Hello everyone, my name's Kane and welcome back to more Legend Heroes Trails Through Daybreak. Last time we started off our investigation into stuff happening in Basel. Also now we have our next teammate. I don't know permanently yet, but we definitely have him. He's definitely going to be a permanent teammate, but we have a Katre, who I really like the design of, and I love his Theo and Zeros friends, Robos. Though I do want him to have an S-Craft and more moves. Though I get the feeling that's going to happen once Zeros probably joins us. This time we're doing more side quests before continuing with the main story. So let's see. Last time we ended by doing that side quest with the... let me just make sure. We did the side quest of Info Leak. Yeah, we just did Info Leak. So next up, we're going to be doing RX Research. A bulletin board in the Basel Institute of Science is where we need to head to.
I guess we're off.
Over this way.
Why don't we see...
Pardon me for making this request when I know you're rather busy, but we would like your help gathering materials to make a certain painkiller. I will explain the details in Esmere's lab. Esmere and Ray. Sure.
I wasn't expecting Essie to have a request for us. Though really, she could have just told us in person.
Guess she heard this is how we do things and roll with it. I'll have to go talk with her later.
Agreed. We really owe it to her.
You know, one thing I've been wondering about in my free time... Oh, something I actually should mention. Speaking of free time, I completely neglected to mention this. I did do a little bit of farming, and some things did change. Specifically, for... Anya's, she White Heal became Innocent Heal, much larger effect area, and I think it's probably just stronger. Was there anything else that I can remember right off the top of my head? I don't know if it happened. I think it happened on recording, but just in case it didn't, Blazing Slash. This was Myriad Slashes before, but now it's Blazing Slash, so just better now. And I did update everybody's. Well, I updated not everybody's, but I did update a bit of the systems here.
Adjustment complete.
Another main difference I made is I made sure that friggin' why am I having trouble with names right off the bat? Anya's can now use Arc Feather, which a chance of a delaying follow-up shard attack when using attack arts. I think that'll be very useful on her. Anyways, before I got distracted by that, something that I was thinking about in my free time is I'm curious about what kind of boss we're going to be fighting during this chapter, because so all the bosses are kind of like their own Grendels in a way, I guess you could say. And what I'm wondering is, do you think it's going to be like some sort of machine Grendel, you think? I don't know, it's going to be curious. But anyways, let's just get to... First off, let me check something. This side quest has no alignment nor SB increase in requirements. So just do the side quest straight.
Oh, hello everyone. I dig you saw a request.
What about gathering ingredients for the painkiller? Yeah, we got it. I get why the request said we now too.
Oh, now you mentioned it. It did. You two are working together on this, I take it. That's right. I don't think you've met him before. Everyone, this is Ray.
Pleased to meet you. I'm a researcher from ZCF over in Liberal. Esme gave me a call asking for some help with this new project for her, so here I am. I just flew in this morning. I studied biology, plants specifically. My most notable work would be the acerbic tomato, if you've ever heard. Yo! Yo! It's you! You! I wanna strangle you. You! It's all your fault. It's your fault for the spread of the damn thing. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. You're the reason why the tomatoes have gained sentience, why they've evolved. They're everywhere now. What have you done? Anyways, nice to meet you. I don't blame you if it's flown under your radar, though. It hasn't really caught on in Calvary yet.
I don't remember anything like that. I think I've seen it on occasion at some port food stores. It's that really bitter tomato, isn't it?
I've had a few of those, I think. Acquired taste, to say the least.
I hear they spread from Liberal to Crossbell and Arabonia as well.
I've tried them once or twice, but they ain't really my thing.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Assorted tomatoes are about the exact opposite sweet.
Yeah, I don't like bitter stuff either. I really am just, when it comes to foods, when it comes to sweets, I really am or just taste in general, I really am just fan. I love sweet stuff, but I do not like bitter.
I like them quite a bit, actually. So do I. They're the perfect pick-me-up when I feel myself nodding off.
Glad I've got 2 people in my camp at least. You. I ended up creating them by total accident in a greenhouse, if you could believe it. Imagine the shock and horror on my colleagues' faces when they unsuspectingly bit into one for the first time. Oh, I'll treasure those memories forever. That was the impetus for my biology research. I was just drifting along without a specific focus for them, but those tomatoes saved me.
He seems a little eccentric, doesn't he?
Thought that was how all lab coat types operate.
Well, to an extent, yes, but I'd say it makes the rest of us look normal. Wow, are they really that better? I want to try one.
Got it. So you're the botany guy, and then Esmeralda is the bioengineering buff. What led you two to work on a painkiller together then?
That does seem like a bit of a leap. You got that look on your face, Quatre. You've worked it out, haven't you?
Well, yes, but being your understudy clues me in on these things. First, though, I think we should figure out whether or not we'll take this job before we dive into the details. What's your call, Van? Tag it. Alright, we're on board. What do you need us to do?
Oh, thank you so much.
Esmeralda's the project lead on this, for reference. I'm just helping out here and there. She'll fill you in on all the details.
Let's go ahead and take it from the top. I'm working to develop bionic limbs for amputees, and these painkillers are an important step in that process.
Really? I had a hunch that was it. Bionic limbs, huh?
Bioengineering indeed. That does sound up your alley. I know a lot of Jaegers use prosthetic arms and stuff.
What does that have to do with painkillers, though?
But these artificial limbs link directly to the user's nerves. You know your stuff. Leave it to the Marduk representative to connect the dots. Oh, you flatter me. It's just a field I have personal interest in.
Hey, if you don't mind me asking, could you give one of those bionic one of these artificial limbs to frickin' Victor back in Urbonia, please? Traditional prosthetics rely on extrapolating movements from other muscles in the body. It's very awkward and inexact, and that limits their uses for practical applications. But a bionic arm would allow for complete movement like a normal limb, wouldn't it? Bionic limbs don't have that problem, though. Since they connect directly to the nerves, becomes basically a new arm. Yeah, that makes sense. That'd be the best way to put one in, if you can figure that out how. The problem, of course, would just be how do you connect that kind of nerve stuff, wouldn't it? And how would the body accept it? You hook them up to the nerves and the brain can use them just like real limbs.
Right on the money. That sounds incredible.
Yeah.
Yep. It's still mostly theoretical, though. Practical examples aren't really there yet.
If you can achieve it, it would be a miracle. Like, you would literally have created a way for people to regain limbs. If you figured that out. But good luck, because there's a lot of little things to go through.
I still have a lot of issues to work out. That's one of the big focuses in my department right now.
I assume painkillers is because if the body doesn't like it, it's going to be very painful, isn't it?
And chief among those problems is how painful it is to have the work done on your nerves.
Yeah.
So that's what the painkiller's for.
That makes sense. Exactly. Nerve work is an extremely painful procedure, even after the attachment is finished. They're quite literally running a knife across your arm and over again, all throughout the process. Okay, I asked this as a genuine question. Wouldn't you be able to use anesthetic? Like, you know, the stuff that puts people to sleep. I'm not the doctor in my family. That's my brother's job. But could you not put somebody to sleep? Well, then again, I guess, actually, the reason you probably wouldn't do that is because you want to know if the arm's actually working, wouldn't you? Like, you'd actually need them to stay awake, because if they're asleep, then you can't really even tell if the connection is right. So the only way you would be able to tell if you did it right or not is if you wake them up, have them check for movement, and if it doesn't work, you have to put them back asleep, do the whole thing again, rinse and repeat. So that's probably why you wouldn't be able to do it that way. You'd have to keep them awake so that they could actually, in real time, test the arm.
That sounds awful.
Can't you just use anesthetic like that? I'm apparently Aaron.
Not really. Anesthesia isn't meant for regular lit use. Your body really wouldn't appreciate you knocking it out over and over.
So I was right. Kind of.
And that's why you need painkiller for daily use with minimal side effects. I know that painkillers are often made from plant extracts, which is where Ray's research comes in, I assume.
Bingo. We might have found just the thing for our new painkiller. It's a luminous plant called Zemuria moss. Oh, what? It comes back to that? Semdian Church used it liberally for their own medicine. Yeah, I remember that stuff. I'm told it goes by soul moss in the east. Oh, okay. Huh. I think Long Guy gave me some of that when he made that solve for me. Oh, yeah. You did have that solved, didn't you? Very rare stuff, I recall. For sure. You don't see it in the usual channels very often. I tried asking my colleagues to see if they had any, but I came up empty-handed, unfortunately.
And that's to you.
Find some soul moss. Got it. Sounds pretty straightforward. This ain't our home turf, though. I can't exactly call in any favors here. All my connections are back home.
Oh, you don't need to worry about sourcing it. We figured out that it grows naturally here.
Back in Liberal, you can find it in the Chaldea limestone cave underneath the City of Ice. Oh yeah, I remember. We went all the way there for, who did we go there for? It wasn't for No, it was for Agate, wasn't it? I remember we went there with Jin as well. We went there with Jin, Estelle, Tita. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think it was with I think Jin was. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. I think it was for Agate's poison. Was it? That cave is just the right humidity and proximity to the septum veins. We posited that it might grow in our caves that meet those criteria.
So we looked around here and bingo, we managed to find one. It's in the deepest part of that metal mine Katre went into yesterday.
Really? I should be able to guide everyone there then. You'll find the entrance in that open area where you rescued me yesterday. Well, that's convenient. That explains why you brought this to us and not the guild.
Right, here's the key. This'll let you in.
Thanks. Perfect, thanks. Let's get going then.
Be careful in there.
Okay, time to get to work.
RX research. I do want to use Katre. I feel like Katre has a potential to become another... don't go that way. What am I doing? That was like... Not that way either. So
Then
in the
let's
same
head over.
mine, right? What difficulty am I on? Normal. Okay, just want to make sure.
I roll magic.
Also, this guy,
Beginning
I
combat.
actually was able to see what
You got a
Katre's
charge attack ready to go.
charge attack is, or assault attack. It's so cool.
They're stunned. This is it.
It's also probably the best, I'm gonna be real with you. It's super quick and
Now's your
it
chance to
hits in a
prove
straight
some arts
line.
with better
It's probably the
tricks.
best, I'm gonna be real with you. Also, I love Katre's normal attack weapon. It's just a gun. The kid has a gun.
Here's a little more.
I love this kid already.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper
This kid is
hand.
already
Make it
fantastic.
count.
Mr. Albright.
There's actually another thing that I did off recording that might help with a personal problem I've been having. I swear I've
went
missed
better
more
than
times in this
anticipated.
game than
You
I've
were
done in
an
any
incredible
other
help,
Trails
Sam.
game. In all the other Trails games combined, I've missed more in this game alone than all the other Trails games combined. So what I did is, for a couple characters like Van, I believe, they should now be wearing some accessories that increase accuracy. Yeah, 90% increase in accuracy. It's insurance, basically.
I eagerly await your performance.
They're stunned.
I'll handle this. There! A chance! There!
Oh, wait. 2,000 shard skills activated. Getting Tyrant Storm. Power A can inflict seal. Not bad. Oh, right. Another thing I got.
Shifting to
From an
maintenance
achievement, there was a new quartz I got, I think. Right? Pretty sure there was. No, I don't remember. Yeah, Lorelei. Offensive arts deal critical damage. That's good. That's really good. Here's the thing, though. I don't want to put it on just yet. The reason for that is because looking at how looking at the holocore that was given that Katre is starting with. he might also be a good choice for the magic user. So I might give it to him, but if I don't give it to him, I'm giving it to you.
Adjustment complete.
To Anya's. I don't think you need this, though. Screw it. We'll give it to you for now. Because you don't really need Strike 3. I don't think you need crits.
New skill confirmed. I can live with this.
Nice job, Agnes.
Yeah, I really like Katre.
You've got a charge attack ready to
I
go.
vibe with his style. Oh no, I just really do. Plus, because I love Theo and Zeros.
Now's the
Kind of made me think of
I'll handle this.
kind of made me think of Clown Solace and Lammy,
Now's your chance to boost.
This'll
or
do the
Lammy and
trick.
Sammy.
If you could,
Optical cable.
Theo,
activating skill.
you're basically getting 3 characters in one. You're getting a dog, a floating robot, a friend, and a cool kid. What's not to love?
I can live with this. Shall I brew you some tea, Miss Clodown?
I did try farming for a lot of experience, but I couldn't actually really get a whole lot when playing around.
It should
So I
be
didn't really
safe for
bother.
now. This could get tricky with so many.
Come on! They win!
Enemy stuck.
Got it.
Now's your time to deploy shards.
This'll do the trick.
Now's your chance to boost. If you could.
Locking on.
There is something I've noticed that I think is a bit weird right now. I want to... Okay, I don't know how good the audio is. It might be terrible, but I want you to listen. I'm going to stop talking here, and I want you to listen to how... I'm going to do a 12 ray. Listen to Van.
All you, Agnes.
By the heavens.
All you, Anya's, right? That's what he said.
Chance.
Now let's do it with
Use a
Reset.
sharp boost to get the upper hand. Activate skill.
Mr. Arkride. You see what I'm getting at here? They
You got
say each
this.
other's names. Actually,
This'll
perfect
do the
timing
trick.
with
Now's your chance to
Now
boost.
listen to what happens if I do... Let's do the most obvious ones that would say each other's name. Let's do Van and Contre.
You got this.
You got this. Interestingly, Van doesn't actually say Contre's name. He says it...
My turn.
They say it for every other character, but Contre is different for some reason.
Mr. Arkwright.
I only have one... I have 2 theories for why this might be. One, the more unfortunate one, that I'm kind of hoping is not it, but is
You picked the
technically
wrong guy to
possible,
fight.
I owe you, Van.
is maybe there's just not voice lines for it. But the one answer, but the other thing that's possible is it might have something to do with the fact that I don't think we technically have half a character right now. I feel Katre is technically half a character.
to be locked.
It won't be for long. We have the key right here.
I think that Katre is half a character right now because the other half of him is going to be when Zeros comes with us. But Zeros, because evidently we're going to be keeping Zeros because of the
Double checking
artwork.
your plans.
But we don't have him yet. We don't have Zeros. But I feel like that once Zeros joins, we'll probably... A, we'll get more crafts, and B, we'll also get our S-craft. And that's when maybe things will start changing. So because maybe the special lines that everyone says with Katre, maybe they involve saying the bots' names too.
Magic attacks.
Engaging enemy.
You got a charge attack ready to go. We can win right now.
Gotcha.
Now's
Wow,
your
you're already
chance
almost
to
dead.
boost.
Have some more. A chance.
Here's a little more.
Give it your all.
Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional, Van. There. Enemy stunned. Now's your time to deploy
Yeah, I
shards.
do want to get more.
Activating skill.
I really like Katre, and I want to get more.
Activating skill.
I'm glad that we're starting to get close to having our full team of 8, I guess. Again, I'm convinced our team's gonna be full 8, considering the other 2 teammates would be Judith and whoever that big guy who I saw back in the intro was. He looks like a. It makes me think like he looks like a
Let's get to work.
some sort of like biker
You
gang
got a
leader
charge attack
almost.
ready to go. We can
That's what
win
their
right
design
now.
makes me think of. It makes me think they're like, are they a biker gang leader?
Assembling data.
Looks
Keep
like
your
That's
guard
gonna be a
up.
straightforward
It's a
fight.
big group. Now's your chance to boost. Energy output
we
at
strike
full
now.
throttle.
Going all in.
Let's not do this.
If you please.
Locking on. Fire!
I won't lose.
Cold. It is freezing where I live. I live in freaking Florida and it's freezing. Jesus Christ. Nice job. It is 35 degrees outside, it says on the weather app. I checked it this morning. It's just like, what do you mean it's 35 degrees? Apparently in some of the other parts of Florida there's snow, which amazes me. Or there has been snow in some parts of Florida.
Here's our chance.
If that's true, that's insane.
Some arts work better.
Sucker.
I won't let this chance slip by. Activating skill. There we go. Mr. Arkwright. Full boost. Activating skill.
Buster.
That's how it goes.
Fan levels up. I hate this worms.
Boost gauge charging. Good and done.
They're stunned. I'm all in.
Finish the job.
They flinched. This'll do the trick.
Now's your chance to boost. Some arts work better. Activating skill.
Locking on.
Fire away.
Got it. Got it.
I'll dice you up. Huh, looks like a chest.
Strike 3.
Nice. That went great.
I owe you, Van.
Nope. I do wonder when Judith's gonna like properly join. We know Judith's gonna be joining. I feel like that's more than obvious. I just wonder when she actually will be joining.
Thanks a whole bunch, Theo. Zeros.
Zeros is not here, Katre. I don't know who you're talking to. Thank you, Theo. Zeros.
Battle done.
Worms?
Assembling data.
Where's Zeros? Am I blind?
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
I haven't been missing any pathways, have I? No.
Let's get to work.
You've got a charge attack ready to go.
Fire away!
They're stunned. I'm all in. Activate sharks.
I'll just kill it.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Activating sharks.
Now's your chance to activating skill.
Obstacle kick.
Miss me.
You'll pay. Up to you, Reset.
Activating skill. Keep your
Looks
guard
like
up.
the gang's all
That's
here.
a big group. Now's your
I'll
chance
take
to
care of
boost.
them.
Let's
Some
do this.
activating skill.
Locking on.
Payback time.
We'll get them all at once. Maximum
Keep
boost.
your guard up.
Maximum boost.
Pull out all the stops.
I'll get them all at once. Proceed with caution.
Payback time. A chance. This'll hurt.
I suggest we strike now.
I'll dice you up.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Pull out all the
Cobalt
stops.
curtain activate.
Let's do it as insurance.
Missile down.
We probably won't need it. We did not need it, but
Detect treasure.
Enemy suppressed. Let us proceed ahead. You were an incredible help, Reset. I go with magic attacks. Beginning combat. You've got a charge
Just kill
attack
it.
ready to go.
it's not strong. Just kill it.
Thanks as always, Theo.
Okay, that time he said it right. He didn't say Zeros. Gotcha.
Finish the job.
This'll do the trick.
Now's your chance to boost.
This'll do the trick.
May we proceed with arts
This'll do
work
the
better.
trick.
I can't hit both sides.
This'll do the
Some
trick.
arts work better.
Never mind. Yes, I can. I'm an idiot.
Energy output at full throttle.
Wait, this actually increases match damage. This actually does work.
Got it.
Prepare yourself. Mr. Arkwright.
Strike it.
A chance. Activating skill.
Have some more.
Easy.
I can live with this.
Good work, Agnes.
Bet we can rest there.
All right, let's recover.
Relax. Thing.
Just making sure of something. All right, what do we find? Oh, hey, it is the same stone that's in Liberal. I remember this thing. I believe this is the innermost depths of the sealed area. Take a look at the surface of that boulder in the back.
It's glowing. It must be Zemuria moss. It looks so mysterious.
All right, let's grab some. Actually, before that,
It's approaching from above. Be careful.
this pressure. We must be invading its territory. Yeah, stay focused, people. We're driving it back. Sorry, buddy. Gonna be needing that moss.
Payback time.
That's far enough.
Going all in.
Thanatos
Start
jail.
initiating drive.
Make it count.
Let's keep pressure on Van.
Take this. All you, Onyes.
Maximum boost.
Make it count.
Both Plasmosphere.
Make it count.
Cobalt curtain activated.
Shield up.
There.
Got it.
Plasmosphere.
Activated skill.
Yeah! I want to see what this looks like. Thanatos jail. Oh, that's sick.
Here I go.
They didn't really do a lot, though. Not gonna lie.
Don't mind me. Keep it up. It's working. Initiating drive. Maximum boost. Activating drive.
Yep.
Got it.
Activated skill.
Good.
I'm going.
Initiating drive. Use a sharp boost to get the upper full boost. I suggest all out now. Activating
Heavenly
skill.
Altar.
A chance. Maximum boost. Activating drive. A chance for a shot. Initiating drive. If you
Oh, you're
win-
screwed.
Got it.
Activated skill. Here goes. Activated skill.
Here's a little more.
Easy. Very perfect.
Phew. I'm glad that worked out. Very nice work, everyone.
Time to grab the goods. Zemuria moss.
It says Zemuria moss. Its pale glow makes it quite the mysterious plant.
I bet this go for a shit ton of mirror if we grab them by the root.
They're important research materials. Please only take what you need.
Just messing around.
Pretty sure you were at least half serious.
Not like I don't get where he's coming from. Anyway, that's the job done. Let's get back to the research lab. Institute.
Let's do this.
Yo, this is what you're looking for, right? Yep, this is the stuff.
Oh, thank you so much. Now our research can go forward as planned.
Can't let little George do all the work, can we?
Is he a colleague of yours at the Institute? Oh, George! Oh no, he's all the way over in Arabonia, actually. He's a student of Professor Schmidt, another one of the 3 disciples, and he's researching artificial limbs too.
Oh, he really did actually. Back in Reverie, there was a group mission conversation between the four involved in the original Glorious's destruction, aka Victor, Olivier, Toval, and George. And in that conversation, George agreed to help with looking up artificial limb, look up how to do artificial limbs so that he could help Victor get his get a new arm. And this is actually what it's for. That's awesome. I love that. Engineering is his niche, but he's a whiz at just about anything he puts his mind to. Brennev has lost an arm a while back, and he's been working really hard on artificial limbs ever since. He's even published papers on them. Oh, I'm so happy George finally actually has been doing good. And now he's trying to help people regain limbs. That's definitely one way to repay for all you've done. I'd say it's definitely worth it. Ah, yeah, I remember reading those papers. They were comprehensive to say the least. Not just the theory, but the design limits, materials, budgeting, everything. Truly a brilliant man.
You're quite well connected, I see, even outside your specific field.
It happened to me when he visited CCF to study a while back. We hit it off pretty well. Turns out we share a lot for friends. We plan to share this paint code with him once we're finished developing it. We may come from different backgrounds, but we're both engineers working toward a common goal. That's the whole point of science, no? Nah, that's sweet.
It's the kind of thing, that's kind of a thing among Jaegers too. At the end of the day, work's work. And having some friendly competition never hurts. Well, we'll try not to take any more of your time. Thank you so much for your help.
Glad to be of service.
I guess for you as well, Katre. But please do try to rest while you can.
Well, same to you, Essie. Thanks, so. I'm glad we could help.
Mission accomplished! Great job, you guys!
I realize now that the voice I'm giving for Katre is kind of just the voice I gave Elliot. I feel. Okay, now that we've done that... Now, actually, there is another side quest, but I hesitate to call it side quest because it's actually a main quest that we're doing now. Remember the Hard Knocks quest? Yeah, we're not done with it yet.
Double checking your plans?
Yeah, we're still doing this one. Alright, we're looking for... Oh, actually... So we need to actually talk to 2 more NPCs. So outside southeast of the Institute, we're looking for a person by the name of Cindy or Aurelia. They might actually be in the other part. We're looking for Cindy, Aurelia, and Aster. I'm just gonna look at all the people with yellow dots.
Everybody's gotta eat, right?
So I feel like that's just gonna be my best bet for actually trying to figure out. Cindy, Aurelia, and Aster. I imagine it would be people with, I just don't want to accidentally advance story too much. Ah, you. This theory could greatly simplify the equation we're using. I'll have to test it out at the lab. Wait, no, I forgot. It's a total mess right now. I have to wait till it's cleared up. I need to do the professor proud. I can't screw this up. Wait.
Double checking your plans?
Oh, I might have to talk to Cindy and Aurelia first. Oh, I can go out here perfectly fine. Okay, never mind, I'm stupid.
I thought you would want to take some time off. You still look awfully tired. Are you sure you're alright? I just don't want to cause everybody more trouble than I already have. I never expected Professor Callahan to just disappear like that either. Nor did I. I was as shocked when I learned of it this morning. Police are investigating as I speak. It has to have been kidnapping. He never just vanished and leave us research on a table like that. I just can't believe it. I didn't want this. I hate what he did to me, but I never wanted it to end up like this. Cindy.
Hey there. Sorry to intrude, but you're Cindy then.
Oh, are you... Right, you're the Spriggan investigating his disappearance. Now I remember. That's me, yeah. You need something from me?
We wanted to talk to you about a job we were working on. Can we talk in private for a sec? See, so your name was coming up a lot when we were looking into these harassment allegations here at the Institute. We got an anonymous tip to kick this whole thing off, so I just wanted to ask, were you the whistleblower?
I'm sorry, but no. Wait, it wasn't you? Definitely not. This is the first time I've even heard about you. But I admit, he was really starting to wear me down. I started feeling like I should just leave the Institute entirely. Sometimes I want his research to crash and burn. Sometimes at night I wished I would disappear. But I just can't go public with this. He's such an incredible scientist. I couldn't bear to ruin his whole career over this. I see. I wonder who our client could have been then.
Good question. We did get a couple of hints from yesterday's questioning. Let's start with those.
I may be barking up the wrong tree here, but have you met a man called Aster? He's another one of my colleagues. I last saw him at this morning's meeting. He was mumbling himself throughout the meeting. Made me kind of curious. I think I heard him say they took it. If they get the evidence, he's done.
Huh. That's my first time hearing his name. They took it. Could very well mean us taking this job off our bulletin board. You might be onto something there.
Could you tell us where we might find him? He mentioned that he was doing his work on his sofa today since our lab's out of commission. He's probably still somewhere in the institute, but I couldn't tell you where specifically.
Got it. Thanks for the info.
Please think nothing of it. I just hope the professor's okay. Their harassment is one thing, but his disappearance has everyone shaken. And I hope I can bounce back from all this. I know it's been tough on everybody while I was away. If you do find Aster, give him my regards.
The man certainly got steals, but it doesn't justify him doing all the shit that he's done. This theory could greatly simplify the equations we're using. I'll have to test it out at the lab. Or wait, no, I forgot it's a total mess right now. I have to wait until it's cleared up. I need to do the professor proud. I can't screw this up. What's up? You asked her? Cindy told us about you. And who are you, if I may ask? We're from Arkwright Solutions. Guy put out a request on our bulletin board yesterday and we're looking into their case. It's them. I wasn't expecting you to seek me out in person. I did find out that you took the job, though, and that you talked to the professor directly. I saw you leaving his room yesterday. Well, that saves me a rundown. Sorry if that's not what you wanted us to do. The way you wrote the request made it sound like you just wanted him to stop instead of trying to bring legal action against him. That's right. A very perceptive view. Kudos. Do you mind telling me what he said? Not at all. Yeah, I had a feeling he'd do that. I completely agree. His behavior was reprehensible. We tried to explain that to him. But he just wouldn't listen. Nothing worked. He was way too absorbed into what he was doing. Of course, that's all in the back burner now. Yeah, one look at his lab and you can tell how oppressive it is. I'm really worried for him. It's gone so bad that I actually considered going public with this. This is just too much to bear. But, well, not right now. I won't. His safety takes priority.
So it's not just revenge, is it? You sound as if there's more to it.
Oh, absolutely. I've never met a more talented, passionate man than Professor Callahan. Who he is as a person doesn't change who he is as a scientist. He's one of the greatest minds of our generation. I still respect him, but all the same, I hate how he betrayed me. That's what a lot of your... Wait, hold on, back up a bit. What do you mean betrayed? Above this abuse, above all else, Callahan betrayed my feelings. Every time I see the professor with him, it makes my blood boil. He does a bunch of work behind our backs. He goes scurrying out of town on a whim. Just why? Am I not good enough for you, Professor? Why would you just toss me to the wayside like that? I'm sorry. I'm ranting. No, it's quite alright. It sounds like Aster had much more complicated relationship with Professor Callahan. One guy yesterday said some of the professor's assistants were acting real weird lately, but he put that down to stress. Well, it's definitely news to us. We're working on our job, actually, that wants to try and find him. If you know anything about where he might have gone, would you mind sharing it with us? Oh, you're looking for him? Of course. I'd like to think I know him pretty well. I don't like letting him out of my sight for even a second.
Could you tell us about this individual he meets with, then?
I don't know his name, but I know he's not from the Institute. He doesn't dress like it anyway. He's really cushy with the professor now. I've never gotten a good look at his face. I only ever see him at night.
You say he goes out of town a lot. Do you know where?
Yeah, the old outdoor experiment complex. You're familiar with it, right, Katre? Right, that building on the outskirts of the canyon. That does sound weird. What on earth was he doing out there? I wish I knew. All I know is that he would head out there with that strange friend of his. I just don't understand why he's gallivanting off with some other man when he has me. Well, thanks for the info. That's a really big help. I'm glad to hear that. Please, bring him back safely for me. We will, bucko.
Well done, everyone.
Love to see it.
An additional 2 SP.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Long gray. Alright, now we can do story. Let's continue, shall we? Oh, I remember seeing you yesterday. Who? We looking to speak with Professor Cronkite? He just left, sorry.
Shoot, we just missed him. He does seem to be spending a lot of time outside his lab lately.
You wouldn't happen to know where he went, would you? We're looking into Callahan's disappearance. We thought he might know a thing or two about the guy. I'm not sure where he went, I'm afraid. If I had to guess, though, I think he's taking a quick break right now. There's this cafe he's taken to visiting lately. He usually heads out for a pick-me-up around this time. Yeah? Where is it? Well, that's an only mere question. The owner, Willie, roams around town all throughout the day. The cafe's never in one place for long. He just packs up and goes wherever his heart guides him. The professor has this pattern down to a science, though. I have no idea how he does it. Oh, that's the place we visited yesterday. I do remember the guy saying some professor types stopped by a lot.
Neither Essie nor I can make sense of the cafe's movements either.
Well, process of elimination it is then. Let's start with where we last saw it. Maybe we'll run into somebody who saw him pack up, and then we just follow the trail from there.
I heard from some students that he was over by the church in the artisanal district last night. Sounded like it was late enough that he would have called it a night instead of packing up and heading somewhere else. We have a lead then. We should ask anyone in the area if anyone in the area saw the cafe the following day.
Yeah, let's head on over to the church and see what's up. Next up, we go to the artisanal district.
Time to depart.
And realize I've never actually been to the church here. Where's the church? It's up here.
Nadir said that Willie was here last night, but there's no trace of him. I guess it only makes sense that you've moved by now.
Hey there, you guys looking for Willie's Cafe? Hi there. You could say that, yeah. I was eating at his place when he was here last night. After I finished my meal, he closed up shop and went off toward Newtown. If I had to guess, he's probably over there today, or close to it. You can never be sure with him. He's guy's a real freebird, but that's as good a guess as any. Gotcha. Now they mentioned he was over there this time yesterday, too. Sucks he doesn't stick to the schedule. But maybe he does have a pattern.
We might also find people there who have seen the cafe more recently. This is our most probable lead, so I recommend we take a look.
Sounds good. Let's head on over to the hotel where we saw him yesterday, and then we can go from there. Thanks for help, man. No problem. Not sure what you're tracking him down for, but best of luck regardless. Thanks, bucko.
Off we go.
He's not here. Wasn't expecting much, but oh well. Just how I want to spend my day, going on a wild goose chase on the clock.
The food here is so good. Just looks like it's so hard to track this place down. I was lucky to catch him before he moved. Alright, now I'm feeling energized. Time to get cracking.
And X marks the spot. Excuse me, got a sec?
Oh, you guys were looking into those harassment claims, right? I got in touch with a friend of mine for the first time in a while. She works at the Institute. He means set you two up.
Nah, this is something different. Don't worry, it's not serious. We're just looking for somebody. The Roman Cafe was just around here, right?
Oh, Willie's. Yes, he was parked here until, 10 minutes ago. I guess he's quicker on his feet today for whatever reason. As soon as I got done eating, he packed up and left. I think he headed for the artisanal district.
Great, the old runaround. We sure this wild goose chase is worth it?
Well, he can't have gone very far yet. Sometimes he changes his mind and stops fighting his tracks. He really does go wherever his heart wanders.
Well, we know where to look.
Let's catch him before he strays too far.
The arrow
Wait! Wait! Yang! Finally found you.
Katra. And that group with the Spriggan, correct?
Hello!
I expected you might be coming to find me soon.
Strange how the man we just so happened to casually run into twice already is doing such incredible work for the Republican Army. Yeah, he's developing weapons like those big humanoid things, right? Correct. He's quite a known figure within Marduk.
Pleasure seeing you again. It's a real honor that such an esteemed professor remembers folks like us. And since you do, I imagine you got a pretty good idea of why we're here.
I do, considering your position in recent events. Professor Callahan truly has left me in quite a predicament.
Well, if we know if we all know where we're headed with this conversation, that makes things easy.
His ties to the instability of the Orbital Network and its distribution, as well as the Mafia, were unfortunate enough on their own. But now here you are, dragging me into it.
Listen, did you think I want to drag you into things?
Hey, how do you know all that?
You got that from CEO.
No? The logic is simple enough. One need only link the subject of his research to the timing of the city's recent dilemmas for the pieces to fall into place. There is also that vast sum of money he received from an unknown source and various inexplicable phenomena to consider. It all shares a lot in common with those perplexing incidents that have taken place across the Republic the past few months. The ones related to Almada and their ever-expanding influence. Now, am I wrong?
Well, at least you're quick on the uptake.
Oh,
Yeah, this is definitely a mod again, and it's probably going to end in another form of Grendel. I know that our form is only referred to as the Grendel, but no, maybe it wouldn't be fair to call them Grendels. They're higher beings. We already got... Melchior already mentioned how during the Verathragna that those beings that come from the Genesis are technically higher beings from other planes of reality, which sounds to me like they might be similar to something like the Salt Pill and McBurn. But somehow they're able to temporarily exist because of the Genesis. Yes. We've had the Grendel, we've had the Ghoul Ida, we've had the Tyrant, and we've had the Verathragna. There's going to be something else here, and all of the Geneses have unique effects. Forming the Grendel, able to raise the dead, covering areas in a thick, thick, impossible to see in fog, and sending people into a wild frenzy.
Amazed that you could connect the dots so precisely.
And the problem we've got here going on in Basel is that the technology here is acting strange. Sometimes it's flickering on and off, sometimes it's doing things it shouldn't even be able to do. They mentioned that earlier. I'm worried this is going to culminate in a Genesis that could turn all the technology in this area against people. Either it shuts it down, or it somehow controls it. Similar to how those tanks were controlled back in Erebonea.
Then we have all...
Do you really?
Right. It's a researcher's duty to substantiate a working theory by accumulating proof. Any conclusion that skips over this process holds no value.
As I've so often told you, ultimately, you must arrive at your own conclusion as a fellow researcher, though I would not be against offering you my guidance as I did when you completed Fio and Zeros. I shall be on my way then. I have much research that requires my attention.
This guy's such a pain in the ass.
And here I thought he was going to be our next lead.
You mind, Agnes?
No, I understand.
Just a minute, please. Researchers don't work all on their own to find answers, right? The wisdom they gain is to build on the research and papers of people who came from before them.
Oh?
True. I cannot deny that. And?
I was just thinking we could exchange info, make a deal. We happen to have something that pertains to those inexplicable phenomena that you brought up. If you'd be open to giving us a little more of your time, I think we and that something could make it worth your while.
Oh?
We're gonna show them the Genesis, aren't we?
You mean... Is it the Genesis?
Very well then. I'm intrigued.
If anything's gonna catch a researcher's eye, it's definitely gonna be the Genesis.
I'd like to see this something that relates to all the incidents taking place across the Republic.
You're not gonna have seen anything like it.
This puzzle piece that appears neither to be an artifact nor the singularity from 1.5 years ago. Well, where is it?
Right here. Take a look at this orbit. It's very peculiar. Here it is.
Wow.
I see now. Analyze this device for us, Quatre.
Can I touch it? Yes, of course. Judging by the way it's aged, I wouldn't even say it's anywhere close to being a century old, so definitely not an artifact. All these buttons and indicators make the front look obtuse at first, but it's all organized and looks to serve a clear purpose. From my perspective, it resembles more the original generation of orbits back from when they were based off the clocks. It's significantly more complex than any of those, however. This here is a work of a genius.
Wait, could this have been made by... A commendable effort. It is one of the experimental devices that my own master was involved in developing, leading to the establishment of Olmec technology. One of the 8 Olmec prototypes developed by Professor C. Epstein. They are called the 8 Geneses. I was not aware they were still in existence.
I can't believe I'm touching an orbit designed by Professor Epstein. How did you come to have something like this on you?
Sorry, but we're gonna have to stay tight-lipped on that one, even if you are connected to one of the 3 disciples. Like we said before, showing it to you. We're counting on you guys to keep their existence a secret. I will be true to my word. And it does help me understand what you're doing here in Basel now. Now, it's time I compensate you for what you have shown us. You want to know about Professor Callahan's research, correct? Yeah, we've heard he was the one who developed weaponry that's being used by Calvert at the moment. So whatever he's trying to develop right now has to do with military tech, yeah? You are indeed correct regarding what he achieved, but he is a researcher of engineering science first and foremost. In a sense, he's currently grappling with one of that field's most difficult challenges, the realization of a certain thought experiment and the use of the physical phenomenon involved as weapons.
What's a thought experiment?
Yeah?
It couldn't be.
Well, yes. It doesn't surprise me in the least that someone from Marduk would have heard of that to which I am referring. Of course, the existence of such weapons is purely theoretical. It's impossible to create them using modern technology.
But with a Genesis, it would be easy, wouldn't it?
Not without a discovery so groundbreaking that it fundamentally upends what is possible. Well then, I have said all I intend to. Now I must return to work.
Hey. I'm not following any of this.
I don't believe in discussing the research of others at length publicly until it has been published. I've given you all of the information that the antique you showed me justifies. Carteret will enlighten you on the rest, I'm sure.
So that's where he draws the line as a researcher, huh?
This is very like him. So are you able to pick up where you left off?
Yeah. What's this thought experiment he was talking about?
Well, I remember hearing about this from Professors Callahan and Hamilton a long time ago, about a theoretical form of tech in which the smallest units of matter would create a fusion reaction, producing a massive amount of energy.
Oh no, I do not like the idea of this.
Such diabolical weapons cannot be created, but if they could, the consequences could be unthinkable.
You're not talking about what I think you're talking about, are you?
They're often referred to as nuclear weapons.
Oh god. That's what he's trying to do? He'll destroy the entire damn continent!
An ominous idea. I could barely understand your explanation, but just hearing it sent chill down my spine.
He would destroy the entire damn continent with that. Knowing what we know of Zemuria, there's not anything other than the continent. If this continent goes, there's nothing else in this reality.
Yeah, you could say that again.
Their existence is purely theoretical. No one has ever come close to creating such a thing. The predictive simulations that Marduk has run rate their probability of being realized anytime soon is extremely low. Parallel distributed computing alone isn't going to be enough to get over the insurmountable hurdles that stand in the way.
Agreed. Even if whatever was at work behind the scenes in Crosswell a year and a half ago was the one involved. Professor Callahan would know all of this too, so if he really is still trying...
That makes it even harder to guess where he could be.
He's trying to make nuclear weapons.
But we still have to find him, whatever it takes.
But where is he?
That's a lot to take in.
I'm still trying to process it all myself. I cannot really believe Professor Callahan is attempting to develop nuclear weapons. His chances of succeeding are slim to none, but we can't discount the possibility that he'll make another dangerous invention along the way.
And we can't let something like that fall into Almada's hands.
If Almada gets that, it's over.
We'll need some clues if we want to stop them, though. And that outdoor experiment complex in the canyon is the best lead we have. If he's been frequenting that place, there's a decent chance he'll have left something incriminating behind. Well, what are we gonna stand around here for then? Let's get our asses over there and get the jump on him. We'll bag that son of a bitch in a jiff and leave the cops, skills, and CID's jaws all on the floor.
A solid course of action. We should make our way over there as soon as we are ready. Sounds like a plan. I should let my classmates know what's going on.
Alright. Let me make sure to...
Nuclear weapons! In
Off
this
we go.
series is a terrifying thought.
Here we are. Keep your eyes peeled.
Got it. Thinking about it, this is the first time we ever got to drive somewhere as a group. Now you mention it, you're right. The truck is much more comfortable now, too.
Yeah, you've clearly done more than just expand the vehicle's capacity, huh? You must have spent quite a lot of time in mirror customizing it.
You can tell. Yeah, suspension is the main thing. Nope, not interested. Anyway, we came here, but...
I almost forgot you were here last night. Wasn't it because of Rosette's... It's quite alright. I'm sure Mr. Celestion is well aware. You were talking about that Marduk satellite? Yeah, I know about it. You were the one communicating with it then. My apologies. I didn't intend to disturb your stargazing. Don't worry about it. It's bothered me before, but we all need support. We need all the support we can get right now.
Zeros!
Look, Zio and Zeros are here to help.
Huh, so the Robomutt's here to hang out too. He's good for ground combat, right? I can see him being a big asset here.
Oh, without doubt. We're going to explore the canyon field, and I want you to remain vigilant of our surroundings, Zeros. Understood, Quatre. So our destination is the outdoor experiment complex at the other end of this road, right? That's right, but we are sure to run into monsters on the way. Be careful.
Procyon Fang? Oh,
Double checking your
can he still
plans?
not use an S-Craft? Sure enough, he still can't use an S-Craft, but he does have Procyon Fang. Damage and arts damage down. Order Zeros to tear foes asunder. I love the sound of that.
Look out for ranged attacks. Deploying shards. I've got your back.
I feel like we have to see it. Come on.
Now activating skill.
Procyon Fang!
I need you.
That's
I
sick.
won't let this chance slip by. Activating skill. No. Activating skill.
How are you alive?
Activating skill. No.
Hey! Wait, yeah! We can finally explore these little pathways now. Finally!
Better be careful. That enemy's tough. I've got your back. Now's your chance to boost. Some arts work energy output at full throttle. Initiating drive. Activating drive.
This'll hurt.
Over
here.
Look this way.
Now it's my turn. Activating skill.
Player school.
Activating skill.
Here's
Play 'em.
Energy initiating drive. I won't lose.
Here goes.
Oh, now they say his name. Now I was right. They have to wait for Zeros to join Katra before they actually start saying his name. I was right on my assumption. I don't feel it's like there's no way they're gonna make it so that the entire game he's the only character who doesn't have his name said and says other character's name, right? Sure enough, I was right. Just had to wait a little longer.
Energy output at full throttle. There. Activating skill. I can live with this.
Nice job, Agnes.
It's a lot different of a pathway now that we're down here. I should have healed up my EP.
Take care. That's above an A-level threat. I'm on it. You've got a charge attack ready to go.
I'm all in.
Do it.
Now's your chance to boost. Initiating drive.
This'll hurt.
To get the upper hand.
This'll hurt.
Suggest we strike now.
That's this way.
I won't let this chance. A chance for a shot. Activating skill. Miss go down. Activating drive. Catch
Here's our chance.
Now's your chance to
Neutralizing
boost.
drive.
Catch
Here goes.
Use a sharp.
This'll hurt.
Mr. Elbow.
Drag it!
Activating skill. Treasure located.
Burn 2.
Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional, Van.
Just want to make sure I'm getting all the treasure I can get.
Let's get to work.
Now you've got a charge attack ready to go.
This is all in.
Gotcha.
Activate shards. This'll do the trick.
Now's your chance to boost.
I suggest we strike now.
Energy out, activating skill.
A chance!
Fire away!
There!
I could have done an art. Not that I would have needed it.
I can live with this.
Nice job, Agnes.
Sorry, I'm being weird right now. Oh.
Deploying shards.
Oh, yeah.
I've got your back.
Include Earth.
A chance.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
I suggest
I saw
we
3 of
strike
them.
now.
Why are there only 2 now?
Think fast.
Take this way.
A chance!
Keep your guard up.
Grant them light!
Ew.
Nice. I won't let this chance slip by.
A chance for a shard boost.
Don't mind me. Keep it up!
Activating skill.
Here's our chance.
Now's your chance to boost.
Keep it up! It's working! Petra!
There.
That's far enough.
Now's your chance to boost.
This'll do the trick.
Good luck!
Theo, we need help.
Theo, help me.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Good luck!
Full boost. Go activating
for the
skill.
Alright, fine. Take it.
I won't let this chance slip.
Jeez, a piece. Why are you guys so strong?
Going all in.
Accessing. Initialize. A chance!
Maximum boost.
There!
Activating skill.
Here goes. This'll
Full
hurt.
boost. Go all out. Give them your
Time
all.
for the main
Drag it.
event.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Up to you, Reset.
Maximum boost.
Pull out all the stuff.
Heal up.
Petra!
Activating skill.
Optical cannon.
They're stunned!
Here goes.
Oh, yeah. Nice work, you two.
The same to you, Katre.
That's all yours, a hell of a beast, huh?
Yeah, he's just as tough as any military monster I've ever seen. He has support us proving a viable asset in battle too. Thanks, though I wasn't the only one who made them. I had the rest of my family's help. Life was so much fun in those days. The professor was still in Basel, Yang and Essie were around. Supervisor Guy Giscard was always there to support us, and Professor Callahan was so nice to everyone too. Katre. Professor Hamilton left the Republic roughly 2.5 years ago to assist with the environmental issues in the East, correct? Yeah, she did the right thing for the future of Zemuria, but a lot has changed for the worse since then. She would say Yang is the greatest mind to be born since her own teacher, and that's made clear with his weapons development work for the government. Now he's shifted focus to some other mystery project that I'm sure will be incredible. Essie's mostly focused on developing new technology in the field of medicine now. She's always been one for getting lost in her own world.
Professor Callahan was on top of was the top engineer of his generation, but he ended up getting surpassed by Professor Cronkite. Which is what eventually led to our current mess.
Yeah, I promised Gran I'd take care of things in her absence, but I haven't done a good job at all. I don't know how I'm going to face her when she comes back. I'm sorry, I just forgot to say anything. My Gran, you mean Professor Hamilton, right?
You try and come across as a big man, but you're just Grammy's baby boy at the end of the day, huh?
I wouldn't go that far. She's family, so I care about her a lot, that's all. She, Yang, and Essie might not be my family by blood, but they are in every other sense. I see.
Anyway, this isn't the place we stand around flapping our jaws. Let's move on.
Katre.
I'm Hoyton. You. We got a lot of enemies here.
Keep your guard up.
Wait, the
This'll do
reception.
the trick.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Energy output max. Activating skill.
Radiant Seeker.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Mr. Salesian! I suggest we strike now.
Some arts work
If
better.
you please.
Get up.
I need you.
A chance!
Keep it up! It's working!
This'll hurt.
Activating skill!
Charge it!
A chance!
Going all in.
Ha! Missile down!
Plasma?
Treasure located.
EV Charge 3.
That looks like a nice chest.
Defense 3. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Look out for ranged attacks.
I'm on it.
You've got a charge deck ready to go.
They probably just kill these guys, basically. Ow. Wasn't paying attention.
Boost gauge charging, good and done. Battle done. Assembling data.
Do that. More.
Deploying shards. I've got your back. A
I'm
chance
not
for
making the same
sure.
mistake I made last time. We're going straight for treating this like a real fight. Evidently, these guys are not to be trifled
I
with.
suggest we strike
With?
now.
With.
Use a shard boost
This'll
to get the upper
hurt.
hand.
Make it count.
Give them your all.
Over here.
Look over here.
Go, Catra.
Now's your energy output at full throttle.
Pull out all the stops.
Some arts work better. Initiating drive.
Stop right there. Stop right there.
Petra!
Flare.
There!
On yes.
Activating skill.
I won't let this
Good.
chance slip by. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Keep it up! It's worth it!
Stop right there.
Nope.
Dispatching shield.
That's far enough.
This'll do the trick.
Energy output at full throttle.
Good luck!
Initiating drive.
Make it count.
Ah,
This'll hurt.
I suggest we strike now. Keep it up! It's working!
Make it count.
Got it.
I'll dice you up. Stop right there. There.
Petra!
Dispatching shield.
Payback time.
There!
On yes.
Come on.
Activating skill.
Here I go!
Got it.
We're going in the right direction here, aren't we? As far as I remember, yeah. I've been here before, but not many times.
Just gonna make sure I look out for any SP conditions. Any SP? There is, but not for a while. Well, not too long a while. No reaction from it at all.
Not even a little, no.
We're just gonna have to keep pressing on then.
Are you talking about the Genesis that you showed us earlier? Yeah, we have reason to believe the Genesee are in some way connected to what's happening here. I really wish I knew a bit more about them. How'd you even end up with something belonging to Professor Epstein? Well... So you're Professor Epstein's great-granddaughter. You know, I do remember hearing from Professor Hamilton that he had an adopted daughter who went missing. That would be my grandmother, yes. She passed when I was younger, however. Those words at the end of Professor Epstein's diary certainly are worrying, as is all the trouble you say they've caused. Even if Professor Epstein did make them, I can't believe how much they seem to be capable of. We still don't know what they'll be used for here in the Basel either. Even if we assume they are involved here, we still don't know how they'll tie into what is happening. Yeah, and there doesn't seem to be a clear pattern we can deduce from all the other cases to guide us.
Actually, I might as well ask. You don't think having something like that would let them develop an impossible tech, right?
No, it's highly unlikely. There are exceptions, like what happened a year and a half ago, which I don't know much about, I'll admit. But that was a very special case. None of the technology that was used back then has been used since. Technology is almost always developed in a clear, progressive manner, without any large gaps or sudden leaps. How do you explain the orbital revolution, then? I believe those devices as them were only used to learn about how orbital phenomena worked.
as well as to learn about how to apply those phenomena elsewhere. They didn't create new technology from scratch so much as improve the development environment and enable it to become what it was. Which in itself is a significant... Crap. So that may be what we're dealing with. Can't create new technology out of nowhere like magic. However, if you can somehow create a development environment that defies common sense...
It all falls into place now.
Exactly.
Sounds like we haven't got time to waste.
Right.
Yeah. There's a very real chance he might be trying to make a nuke.
Looks like a chest.
Or at least some kind of nuclear weaponry. And if he gets a chance, we're screwed. Diva
Now's your
birds.
chance to boost. Energy output at full throttle.
Initializing drive.
Right there.
Dispatching shield.
I won't hold back.
Keep your
Don't
guard up.
mind me.
Protect it.
Accessing. Initialize. Mr. Oddball.
This'll hurt.
Good luck. Activating
Over here.
skill.
Look this way.
For you. All you on, yes. Going all in. Make it count.
I suggest we strike now. There.
There.
Petra. Now it's my turn.
Oh god,
Don't
why is
let
that
it
beeping again? It shouldn't be.
Prepare yourself.
Here's our chance.
Energy output at activating skill.
Come here. I need you.
Can't move.
Stop right there.
Stop.
A chance.
Make it count.
Activating drive.
This'll hurt.
Go for this.
On yes.
Very nice.
Nice. That was great.
Shall I the reception?
Keep your
I'll
guard
just go
up.
for it.
That's a
This'll do
big
the
group.
trick.
These aren't even that strong.
I'll take care of them.
Activating skill.
Obstacle kick.
See? Not strong at all.
Oh,
That looks like a
these
nice
figures look
chest.
excellent.
Yellow
That
metal,
was
seal and
flawless,
mute
Petra.
prevention.
Yeah, there.
3 big boys.
Keep your guard up.
Good luck. May we proceed with caution.
Initiating drive. Displaying data.
It's working.
Going all in.
Huh?
Chance.
More evasion never hurt.
I suggest we strike now.
Having you hold that.
I won't lose.
Going all in. Make it count.
Activating skill.
Come on!
It's for the best.
Yeah. Stop right there. Got your number.
Gotcha.
Payback time. Here's our chance. Going all in.
This'll do the trick.
Energy output. Activating skill.
Obstacle cannon.
I detect treasure.
Tyrol bomb.
Oh, these figures look excellent.
You kicked
This
some
looks like a
real
good
tail,
spot to
Petra.
rest. How relaxing.
Nothing new. Oh. There we go. Everyone should be upgraded and everything. Let me just make sure. Ooh, it's so cold, my fingers are freezing. Let's keep going. There it is.
It looks so dilapidated. It's a perfect place to conduct field research for the natural sciences, though.
I get what you mean, but it doesn't look like there's cutting-edge research being done here.
I can see some relatively recent footprints and tracks on the ground. So if nothing else, it has certainly been in use.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that professor was being held hostage here.
Well, we'll find out soon.
Problem. What the?
That's... Fearsome fowl. Roa Gream.
A giant avian monster? It looks like a giant Graham. Be careful.
Sarah must be... It's turf. Time to take it out.
Back me up, Theo. Theo, Saros. Understood, Cadre.
Let's go. Hold him back.
Roa Gream.
Initializing drive. Make it count!
I suggest we strike now.
Dispatching shield.
I won't hold back.
Make it count!
Put up a cobalt curtain.
Activate. Mr. Arkwright. Keep it up. It's working. Activating skill.
Take this way.
All for you! Ha! On yes!
Activating skill.
There!
Catch up.
Flare squall.
Here I go.
Going all
Some
in.
elements look effect. Activating skill.
Sucker.
A chance.
Going all in.
Activating drive. Keep it up. It's working.
Initiating drive.
Thunder breath.
On yes!
Activating skill.
A chance.
Make it count!
Keep it up. It's working. I suggest we strike now.
This'll hurt.
Make it count!
Dice you up.
Catch up.
Fire!
I won't let this chance slip by.
A chance for a shard boost.
Going all in.
Cobalt curtain activate.
Dynamic stomp.
Boost.
Maximum
I suggest
boost.
we strike now.
Going all in.
Make it count!
I suggest we strike now. Ah!
This'll do the trick. Initializing drive.
Dispatching shield.
Stormwing.
Catch up.
They flint! On yes!
Activating skill.
Here I go.
Energy output max.
Going all in.
Cobalt curtain activate.
Keep the shields
Here's
up.
our chance!
Now's your chance to boost. Some arts work better.
Keep it up. It's working.
Energy output at full throttle.
I suggest we strike now.
Initiating drive.
Ah!
You got this.
Vandalize raid! Come on!
Raid!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Madness roar.
Now it's my turn.
Some elements look
Have
effective.
some more.
There!
Catch up. Ha!
On yes!
Activating skill.
Stop right there! I won't lose!
Energy output at full throttle.
I suggest we strike
Initiating
now.
drive.
Full boost. Go all out. Keep it up. It's working.
This way.
All for you. All you on yes. Going all in.
There.
Stop right there!
Shield.
Catch up. Here I go.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Stop right there! I won't lose. This'll do the trick.
Almost there.
Activating drive.
Payback time.
There!
Catch up.
End it.
They're stunned!
Here goes.
See ya. Whew. Oh, good.
Takes care of it. Good work, everyone.
That was rough. Sum it up, Katre.
Well, it's just as this area is absolutely used for field research by the Institute on a regular basis. And yet, I've never once heard reports of monsters like that one showing up here. That goes for the monsters we found in the mine tunnel, too.
So we got monsters popping up all over in places they really shouldn't be. One possibility does come to mind. Could be the abnormalities actually far below us.
I mean, 5 below. You're as sharp as ever, Mr. Arkwright. I didn't expect you to connect this to the many other disturbances across this continent in recent years. Not so quickly, at least.
I'm just going off hearsay, though. I'm guessing you're a lot more in the know about him than I am. Spirit veins? Septium veins?
There have been numerous cases in the past few years of disturbances in the septium veins causing abnormalities. During Erebonia's civil and international wars, or Crossbell's unilateral independence declaration and recent occupation, for example. Septium veins?
I remember hearing about them in the past from Gien. Something about them flowing under the continent being the source of all life. They're called dragon veins in the east.
Indeed, interference with the septium veins has produced a number of distinctive phenomena. Among them is the emergence of new monsters, as well as existing ones becoming noticeably more aggressive. It has also resulted in the appearance of giant monsters from a higher plane known as cryptids. This is all news to me. That does sound similar to what's happening here. Assuming there is a connection, then what's happening here in Basel?
There's still no signs of life inside the building. If someone was in there, I figured that Bal would have drawn them out. It looks like we might have come here for nothing, but we still might find something useful in there.
Yeah, I think we should have a good look inside, just in case.
Let's check. I'm gonna heal up.
That's the wrong way.
Never mind, we're not gonna heal up. Hello? I saw bubbling. There's rust everywhere, and not a soul to be seen. That PC over there is plugged in. There's a cable connecting it to the orbital network even.
I wonder if that belonged to Professor Callahan. Does it seem like you'll be able to get anything off of it? I'm afraid not. He's got it locked down hard. Allow me. My scanning software should have us inside within 10 minutes or so. Incredible. You're so fast and yet so precise at the same time. Thank you. Almost too fast. It's almost like she's...
Wait, what are you implying? Huh.
This looks to be Professor Callahan's notes about the past few weeks. I finally found the investor I've been seeking.
We exchanged messages a few times over the orbital network before a representative from the Anchorville company came to visit me directly. I already suspected they were affiliated with the infamous A, and sure enough, he freely admitted as such. He offered to give me almost unlimited funding in exchange for performing an experiment under certain special conditions. If I would agree to all of those conditions, it would change everything. It would dramatically increase the speed at which I can do my research, fundamentally alter what is possible. So much thought and soul-searching, I agreed to a portion of their conditions in order to finally take back my place ahead of Cronkite.
Melchior.
These are the bare minimum of conditions required for me to prevail. By using parallel distributed computing to harness the resources of the entire city, the preparations for my task are almost complete. However, there's still a vast wall that needs to be overcome. Climbing this wall is not impossible, at least not without accepting their final condition as well. I suspect I will have to wrestle with what to do on that front until the very end. But come what may, I must succeed. I must!
My goal is the realization of the seemingly impossible, the creation of nuclear weapons. Katre.
Looks like we struck gold here after all. The professor with glasses was right. This doesn't change anything, right? You still don't think it's possible he could actually pull off what he's claiming he can?
Absolutely not. Not with modern technology. He would need to have stumbled upon something truly epoch-making to change that. A huge paradigm shift, another singularity to use as an example. Even if that did happen, a lengthy process of testing, theorizing, and such would still be needed. That's likely why Professor Epstein and his disciples never realized this technology either. No, I think it's more likely that they deliberately chose not to even try. Still, those notes make it sound like he was so close. Like he was only once a step or two away, yeah. He mentioned parallel distributed computing too, although I couldn't hazard a guess as to what was that final condition he mentions could be. Perhaps it refers to some kind of AI so advanced it can eliminate the need for decades of work? How would they even create or obtain such a...
Oh no. Oh no, no, no.
Elysium! Elysium! Gramhart mentioned Elysium! Watching over its deletion process or something.
Well, I think we found all we're gonna find here. We should get back to the city.
I agree. Perhaps the CID Guild or Ren might be able to help.
What was that?
Water.
It sounded like the water splashing up. It must have come from the swamp out front.
Maybe we should look into it, just in case.
Over there!
What?
Agnes! Ketra! Don't look!
Oh no, don't tell me.
No, this can't.
Is it what I think it is? It's his body. Khan's body.
Professor Callahan!
Shit! We need to go back to the city. It's in trouble. I think the city might be in trouble.
The cause of death was drowning.
I feel like might be a distraction or something. Because especially if we have the police out here.
I suspect he was knocked unconscious before being thrown into the swamp. Send the body for an autopsy right away.
Yes, ma'am.
Hold on a minute.
I'll leave this to you.
Of course you will. This is out of your jurisdiction.
Why is a murder happening all the way out here? Just what are you people covering up?
We are currently conducting an investigation. This area is off limits.
We don't need your permission when a civilian is dead. Our code is all the permission we need.
Don't you realize this murder could go unsolved if you charge in and start disturbing the crime scene?
Pieces are just about coming together. Yeah, his abduction from the lab yesterday pointed in that direction too. It's now crystal clear he made a deal with the Mafia. And this is the end result.
It's start about it all over again. The motive for them was to stop the victim from talking and to make an example of him. Is it the same here, I wonder?
How can all of you be so calm? Someone was just murdered.
Oh, trust me. I'm burning with anger on the inside.
Those bastards have screwed us over again and again. And this is the perfect chance to make them pay for it. So you do understand what I'm feeling?
They do, yes. They've both been through a lot.
I'm sorry what happened to the professor. But we've been finding more and more clues, which means we're probably getting to the heart of the matter. Which also means this ain't over. Not yet. We've got to keep our cool if we're going to get to the bottom of this. We can't pay him back with a hot head. Pretty sure the key to solving all this is going to be the final condition he mentioned in his notes. You remember the chaos in Crossville a year and a half ago, right? This is an oversimplification, but it all came about as a result of a technological singularity. Said singularity gave birth to a superintelligence far beyond humanity's current capabilities. Then after everything came to an end, it was lost again.
But it's still out there, isn't it? And I don't just mean in the form of Lapis. No. It's quite a lot to take in.
How do we even learn this shit? And you think we're dealing with tech like that here?
No. It's well established by multiple sources that it's impossible to replicate the technology that was lost. Of course, that doesn't preclude the possibility of humanity creating it themselves at some point in the future. But that could be decades or centuries in the future, and even a year and a half ago, nuclear weapons haven't been created.
So a similar deal as to what happened then, but still fundamentally different at its core.
It's hard to keep keeping up with all this. You don't think the Genesis could be what makes it different, do you?
Yeah. That's a good point. Yeah, I'd say you're on the right track there. A puzzle piece that didn't exist in Crossville then, but is part of what's happening now. Prototype ornaments that are even more of an enigma than artifacts and capable of bringing about miracles. If we assume they are involved here, then it makes you wonder just what a final condition with them in the mix would look like.
So it does. That does seem like a valid approach.
Not bad, small fry.
Thanks. I still don't know what's going on, though.
We've already established that the issues with the orbital network in Basel were caused by parallel distributed computing. Then we have Professor Callahan developing nuclear weapons, which was thought to be impossible before being murdered. Plus, the fact that this is similar and yet so different to what happened in Crossbell.
Should you ever find yourself stuck when trying to solve a problem, take a step back and look at the bigger picture. That applies to more than just research, too, you know. It will be the key to finding your answer.
Look at the bigger picture. No. All condition couldn't be.
I wonder who's calling.
Yes? Thank goodness, I finally got through.
I'm worried.
Bren, what's wrong?
Don't tell me you already learned what we found.
Never mind that. That's just a diversion. Hurry
Thought
back to
so.
the city right away. There's a tea party getting started over here.
Yep. Run! I thought so. I feared it was just a diversion. It's as I thought. There's machines everywhere. Ren! Hell yeah!
Ren?
Don't worry about it.
Oh my, looks like you got me. So, did you get everyone to safety? We did, but what's going on?
Don't worry. She can protect people.
Her Cadens running amok in the city. They must have been purchased from the black market.
They've only just arrived, fortunately, so we should be able to hold the fort until you get back. But you have to hurry.
Shit!
Ren! Ren!
We got cut off, huh?
The signal must be experiencing interference, or perhaps it's due to the generators malfunctioning.
Why were they glowing like that? What's happening?
We just heard the news too.
What the hell's going on?
Move! Shit!
Look!
It's a Muzz high-speed airship. Hop in, now! Move!
We're heading back too. I want you to take care of preserving the crime scene and letting everyone else know what happened.
Yes, ma'am!
I can't get in touch with the guild either.
Then let's just get back to the city. Move! I fear it was a diversion. Shit!
What the shit? These guys serious?
The city is... Why are they going after innocent people?
Somebody help!
There's still people trapped in the city.
Going to hell in a handbasket real fast. Look alive, gang. Let's get these guys evacuated.
There are sub-events in blue that we need to make sure we take care of, apparently.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Keep your guard up. That's
This'll
a
do the
big
trick.
group. Now's
God's
your chance
sakes.
to boost.
Keep it up. It's working.
I'll take care of them.
I was right to be afraid. I had a feeling it was going to be a diversion of something.
Sharp boost to get the upper hand. Full activate skill.
Out of the way!
I won't let this chance slip by. Keep it up. It's working.
Activating skill.
A chance.
Maximum boost.
Make it count.
Catch
Thanatos Jail. City Array.
Activating skill.
Alright. You alright?
Are you alright?
Take cover indoors. We'll be enforcing firm for this, so don't you worry.
Huh? Okay, well, thanks. We'll hold up here. What the hell, man?
Howdy, just wrap things up here.
You're really out here charging people during a terrorist attack? It's bad enough when you didn't get credit.
Not the time for this, Alvis. We need all the free hands we can get. Heavy best if we split up. There's too many of them.
Yes, you guys.
You three.
Albert, Bren.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad you're okay.
Looks like a ton got in. How are things on your end?
We evacuated all of the students.
Good.
The other groups should also be somewhere safe.
Good.
I wish I had better news about the comm situation. I did what I could to give instructions to the police and the other bracers.
Well, since when?
Wait, I remember Jin talking about you. He said something about the Bright family's youngest.
It's very reassuring to have you here. I'm curious as to how you saw this coming, but we've got more pressing things to worry about. Call it the Council President's intuition. And besides, they can't just hold a tea party like this and not invite me. Well, I've got no room to complain. I leave this to you.
Makes sense to me. We'll back you up.
Just follow my lead. What the... Ren?
She's just on another level. I always felt like there was something funky about her. Mask off now, I guess. We just gotta roll with it. Let's move. Reset, connect some dots for me. What do you think they're getting at here?
To my knowledge, their goal centers around Professor Callahan's incomplete energy research. If Almada has reclaimed his work and seeks to complete it, then their target must be related to that research. I suspect they want to claim the nucleus of the city, energy and processing system.
No. Know where that is, Katre?
The observatory. That was Professor Callahan's original research annex. That's where the OrbitalNet's mainframe is located too.
Really? Oda, did you see that gold airship? Where was it headed? The Institute of Science, I think. I saw it flying over that way.
Bingo.
Shit.
It stays in your hands. Use your lackey to make as much noise as you can to draw their attention.
But of course.
We're not lackeys, damn it.
We'll make sure Almada doesn't get their way.
Damn straight. This time we're gonna beat them within a wedge of their lives.
Hold on. You're not going too, are you, Agnes? Think about the situation. You'll be much safer with us.
Albert. Don't worry. I'll be fine. I promise. I'll be back soon.
Come on.
Damn it.
Look at her. She's got one rough path ahead of her, but there she goes, charging straight forward with a sprint in her step.
So let's follow her lead and focus on doing what we can here.
Well said. Communications are still unstable, so I could use all the help I can getting in touch with everyone. Miss CID agent, my friends with the guild, Odette and Albert, it's time we got started.
Let's do this.
All right. Neurotrons are all that stuff. Well, let's take the road instead. Let's get to it.
Well, I was keeping close eye on us. Close eye out as we go. There might still be people who need our help.
We need to make sure that we go to the different points and because those are all SP additional conditions.
You've got a charge attack ready to go. Deploying shards. I've got your back.
This'll do the trick.
Mr. Salesian!
Optical cannon! On yes! Got it!
Shine!
Etoile ray.
Activating skill.
So the Institute's gonna be all the energy they need.
That went better than I anticipated.
That was an amazing
Deploying shards. I've got your
We're just gonna destroy every archaism here.
Mr. Salesian!
locking on fire!
A chance! Maximum boost. I suggest we strike now. Maximum boost.
This'll hurt. This'll hurt. This'll hurt.
I won't let this chance slip by. Don't mind me.
Come on, Curtain.
Activate. There. Missile down. Activating skill. I won't let this chance slip by. Energy output max. Activating skill. Boost gauge limiter removed.
All good.
Supervisor, everyone,
That went better than
please
I
be okay.
anticipated.
You were an incredible help, Reset.
There are a lot of enemies in this area. I hope everyone in the workshop will be all right.
Don't worry, find out.
Yeah! They're stunned! I'm all in.
With Ren calling the shots here, they should be fine. At least, I'd like to think so.
No, there's much else we can do.
They flinched! Reset!
But with her giant scythe, I imagine there's not much she couldn't take on. I feel more bad for anybody who tries taking her on, honestly.
I did it!
Or even,
I eagerly await your performance.
even Warhound's here.
You've got a charge attack ready to go.
Come on! They're stunned! This is it!
I'll handle this.
Activate shots!
Commander Dobers.
Activating
Let me show you a real dog. Get up!
On yes!
What should I do? I suggest we strike now.
Activating skill. Activating skill.
Hey!
That's how it goes.
They're inside the building! Chief, whatever do we do?
Bastards! I'm back! Pick up anything to put in them! Pipes, wrenches, just find something! We'll show 'em how you'll pick a boat with engineers!
You can't be serious. We don't stand a chance.
The man's right. Leave find us.
Chief, and Essie, why are you here too?
Cadre, I'm so glad you're all safe.
Boy, I'm glad to see you guys.
We'll take up down the archaisms. Initiating combat.
Here we go.
Deploying shards. I've got your back.
Get over here!
Accessing. Initialize.
Here's our chance.
Displaying enemy stats. Initiating drive.
Crap.
This'll
Use a
hurt.
sharp activating skill.
Dice you up.
I won't lose. I suggest we strike now.
Not gonna be able to stop it.
Going all in.
We do have, thankfully, a shield, so we should be fine, but just so it doesn't hurt as many people as it can.
Jail!
You alright?
Is anybody hurt? Oh no, we're all okay.
Yeah, we really owe you one. There's a ton of Uber expansion testing equipment here. We'd have had hell to pay if any of it broke. How's it looking outside?
Same as here. Glad with a chance at robots.
Police and Bracer Guild are undoubtedly sending reinforcements. They should have most areas under control soon enough.
All this communication. They're jamming the entire city. We can't get the word out anywhere.
I've got just the thing. We got this emergency line here, and it's completely off the grid. We can run through our own system. That should let us call and help, and we can start pushing these bastards back.
I'll give you a hand too. I probably can't dispel it entirely, but I should be able to counter the interference enough to get some messages out.
I mean, maybe, but I'd really rather you get yourself to safety.
Be safe here, don't worry. Our front door's a goddamn bulwark. We'll lower and hunker down if we need to. That'll buy us all the time we could want.
If you insist, just please be careful. We're headed for the observatory. That's what they seem to be after. The professor cared deeply for the place. I won't let them ruin it.
Made up your mind, huh? Can see it on your face. There's no way I'm talking you out of that. Just be careful. You guys take care of him, all right?
We leave Cadre and the observatory in your hands.
You got it. To Esper.
Let's get to work.
You've got a charge attack ready to go. I'll handle this.
Get him!
This'll do the trick.
Now's your chance to boost. Energy activating skill.
I'll do cannon!
Reset.
Sucker. They're
Activating skill.
That went better than I anticipated.
always got it.
Gonna make sure we save all the time so that I don't accidentally mess up.
Yo!
Where did all these things come from? Someone help!
We're so close to the church, too! What are these monsters doing here of all places? How many of them are there?
These people there need help.
It's Heidi and Barnaby.
Cadre, is that you?
We'll distract them. Please, get yourself to safety while we cover you.
Get her out there, bud.
Alright, come on, quick!
Deploying shards. I've got your back.
This'll
All right, now it's our turn.
Right now.
Dice you up. Up to you, Reset.
Deal with them like usual.
Make it count.
Skills up.
Initialize.
Here's our chance.
Energy output at full throttle.
Pull out all the stops. Yeah.
You're going to jail.
I won't lose.
going all in.
Yeah, there.
Here's a little more.
Catch
Activating skill.
There we go.
All good.
Good. Looks like we made it to the church. It's a relief, but that means there's still people outside caught in the crossfire.
They're going after the kids in early, too. Chicken shit rust buckets.
There's bad enough inside Giscard's building. Anybody outside has shit creek up without a pal here. If we find anybody else out here, we'll help them to the church or the end, whichever's closer. That should be safer than the workshop at least. No heavy equipment for the archaisms to target there.
I'm sorry, I know we're in a hurry, but can we stop?
We're cornered. You're coming from the inside too.
This isn't looking good.
Oh, I brought my sword. Damn it! It's Sasha. I'm gonna have to take the risk here.
Wait, no, Julian, don't do it. I know you're trained, but
No need for the routes. We got you.
There are people there. Quick!
Julian, Sasha, are you okay? Anya, we're fine, but
You're her work colleagues from yesterday.
He just thinks of us.
you go too safe while we fend them off. Gotcha.
Be careful.
You got it. This ain't much.
Got your back.
Far enough!
Fear.
Some arts work better.
Use a sharp
This'll
to get the
hurt.
upper hand. Keep it up. If it works, activating skill. Activating skill.
I won't let this chance slip up.
No! Miss Glow down! No!
Here's our chance!
No!
Like hell you are! Payback time!
See ya.
Harry. We owe you our lives. Thank you so much. I don't want to even think about what would happen if you had not been here. It was looking awfully dire.
Were you two helping them out? Trying to, at least. We were rounding people up inside the inn, but then we heard screaming from outside, so we went back out again.
We picked up those two, and that was when those monsters jumped us. I should have been able to fend them off myself, but damn it, I'm pathetic.
Don't blame yourself. We would have made it this far without you. I agree. We only made it in time because you held them off. Either way, now's not the time to think about all that. We gotta keep doing what we can now. Oh, we got in touch with Ren too. We kept her in the loop and gathered all the students we could here. Yeah, we saw her earlier too. Newtown's in good hands with her helping there. You two take care of yourselves. We will. We just don't want to leave anybody behind.
We're directing everybody to the inn or the church, right? We were just in that area ourselves.
Yeah, managed to thin out their numbers a lot too. Those two places should be safe for the time being.
All right, then let's make our way back ASAP. I'm sure Lyle and Shinon are worried about us both.
Take care, everyone. Thanks again for your help.
Phew, I'm glad we decided to stop by when we did. I tried to imagine what would have happened otherwise.
You mentioned that the archaisms are spraying from the Institute, though. That concerns me.
Yeah, by now the place is probably crawling with them. Hell, probably even worse there than it is outside. Whatever Armada wants, it's in the Institute.
I really hope everyone's okay. Please be safe, Yang.
That should be all the SP conditions we can get. Yeah, there's no other SP conditions. Just continue the story now.
This could get tricky with so many.
There's too many!
Now's your chance to boost. Energy output activating skill.
Fire! Bam!
Got it!
Over here!
Look this way!
I won't lose. Shield, protect everyone!
Triple God?
Now it's my turn.
Nope.
I'm going.
Energy
This'll do
output
the trick.
at full throttle.
Good luck.
Activating skill.
Fire!
It's set! Here's a little more.
Mr. Arkwright, activating skill.
Easy. Oh shit!
You pick.
Activating sharks.
Energy activating
Locking
skill.
on.
Fire away!
A chance! This'll hurt.
I suggest it right now.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
All right.
That went great.
You're a true
That's the
professional,
Institute.
Van.
Red, we got on the west side evacuated.
East is taken care of, too.
We'll clear out the enemies on our end.
Area secure. Quick, give me a sit rep. Oh, sounds like we're doing just fine. Let's get to the next area cleaned up. That damned runt is a thorn in my side. She just had to go and ruin everything, didn't she? Without her, this wretched town would have blossomed to a symphony of screams. Instead, we have this boring farce. Ah,
We should count ourselves lucky we got anything out of this. We weren't expecting the Spriggan and all the rest. Once we get an opening, we retreat. Leave the real objective to them.
Fine, fine, but after Thawbat and then this, they will pay their dues in time. In the meantime, I'll sit back and watch them squirm. Go ahead, you can fight all you want, but in the end, chaos will consume you all.
We'll see about that. Get out of there.
Oh, there's mechanical monsters coming!
The aerotrams are inoperable. Use the bridge to cross into the artisanal district. Evacuate into the church for the time being. Bracers will be there in roughly 10 minutes.
Thanks, Cronkite.
Yang, you're okay!
You made it, and roughly 2 minutes ahead of what I expected at that. Just about. You're really calm with everything going on. Didn't Armada come through here?
They did, as I predicted. Professor Callahan's death also did not come as a surprise.
Then you're...
I've implemented security measures to temporarily block all unauthorized external interference into the laboratories. As a result, my work in the city has been complete since noon today. In light of that, I would be well within my rights to be out of the city by now, but I owe the students at least this much. That is why I've been assisting the one formerly known as Kitty with evacuating everyone while awaiting your arrival.
Yang, you were really going to leave? I can't believe you were able to conceive of effective countermeasures to that parallel distributed computing in such a short time.
Don't really care what goes on ahead of yours, but I see you're at least willing to cooperate with us some. I know there's a lot of our kids inside now, but did we just see the last people in the building leave?
All of the faculty and students of Armus, together with tourists and other counted visitors, have left. However, security camera footage captured a young man with mint-colored hair and a young woman adorned with badges inside.
The 2 members of the Garden. The overseers.
A bracer and 2 police officers also passed through here earlier and have yet to return.
It's that sadistic bastards here.
So's that puppeteer we met in Tharbad. I'm worried about the bracer and the police officers now.
So they're part of the mafia that seized Professor Callahan and then cast him aside. I won't let them make a mess of Professor Hamilton's home a moment longer. You're going inside then? Surely you know that this is no task for a researcher. Please continue to help with the evacuation efforts, Yang. Don't worry about me. I have Theo and Zeros with me.
We'll help keep him safe, of course.
There's no way this is ending peacefully anymore, but we'll at least try and stop things from getting any worse.
Don't overdo it then, is all I ask. Even if you do have Theo and Zeros with you. I know, I won't.
Come on.
Activating sharks.
It's our turn.
Activating skill.
Locking up. Fire! My
Yep.
move now.
Activating skill.
I'll dice you up.
I won't hold back.
Activating skill.
A chance. There. Missile
Counter Queen!
The observatory is on the left side of the
can live with
campus.
this.
Good work,
Got it.
Agnes.
Then we'll cut through the building and get there ASAP.
I just want to make sure we're ready. There's no need to worry about
This'll do the trick.
any kind of whatchamacallit SP conditions anymore.
Activating skill.
Like hell you are.
I'll take you on. There. Reset.
Here's a little more. Here's our chance.
No.
A chance. There. Up to you, Reset. Have some more.
Got him.
Enemy suppressed.
Deploying shards. I've got your back. Now's
What
your
the-
chance. Activating skill.
There we go.
A little cramped in here, don't you think?
No. Mr. Oddride. Activating skill.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Door's
I know
locked.
you, Van.
Someone is locked to keep the Cadens from coming inside. We'll have to find our way around.
Activating sharks. Have some more.
A chance.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
I won't let this chance slip by.
A chance for a shot.
Curtain.
Initialize.
A chance.
Here's a little more.
Go, Captain.
Activating skill.
I won't let this chance slip by. Now's our chance.
Sucker.
That went better than I anticipated.
Go upstairs.
Always got it down, Reset.
Keep your guard
Activating skill.
Sucker.
up. On yes.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
Reset.
Where
Chance
are
for a
you?
shot boost.
Going all in.
Garden. Mr. Oddride.
Where is she?
Shark
She's in another room! You can't do anything! What the?
This place is crawling with mechanical nightmares.
It's a good thing Yang got everyone out when he did.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Up to you, Reset! Sucker!
Ow.
Activated skill.
Here's a little more. I think I've grown a little.
Laplace code.
Shit. Look, there's people on the ground. Are you alright? They look heavily wounded, but their lives are in immediate danger.
What happened?
A guy with a dagger and a girl with a giant pump inside. They activated.
I imagine he was going to mention the central terminal. But how could someone from the outside know about that? Maybe the professor told him before they killed him. Well, we got them cornered now. Yeah, let's get inside.
It's time to end this.
I see a stopping point. Would you care to rest?
Oh
How
boy.
relaxing.
I don't have good feelings about this, but not like we got much our choice. Get over here.
Stop it.
The telescope's nowhere to be seen now.
That's the main terminal then?
That's right. It's also known as the Aurora, and it's the pride of Basel. Professors Hamilton and Callahan led the charge in making it 4 years ago with the Institute, Vern, the Epstein Foundation, and ZCF support. But what program is it running?
I can't make heads or tails of such complex code. Look up there!
Stop it. There it is, a Genesis.
The 5th Genesis. Figures we'd find it here, along with
some friends. The overseers of the garden.
I suspected you would come, Arkwright Solutions.
Oh, that we would meet again so soon after the film festival. It must be Adios's will bringing us together. The threads of fate bind us ever so strongly indeed.
Can't say I'm not a fan of that kind of thing.
The monsters from the gardens who stole Ida from us!
Oh, you learned the name of my old home, did you?
Finally.
And I see that Marduk concierge has officially joined your ranks.
What's it to you?
Professor Hamilton's favorite little one, too. Aren't we getting popular?
This kid's just with us as an advisor.
So you're the ones who led Professor Callahan astray. What are you trying to do with the Aurora? You have no right to be using it.
Oh, how misunderstood I am. I'll have you know that the professor and I had quite a special connection.
Enlighten me.
In fact, he gave us permission to use it. And since he was one of the developers, I think that does give us the right. This was very different from the relationship I had with President Dillon, by the way. It was more one of mutual benefit.
Ah, yes, so you killed him for it.
Though I'll admit that certain inclinations of his did make my job a lot easier. A sensual whisper here, a little buttering up there, and he was more than ready to break every taboo I ever wanted.
You're disgusting.
How could you exploit someone so?
It's not our place to judge what turns someone on. That stuff's personal. But you're still a piece of shit with a parking spot reserved in Gehenna.
Yeah.
Right, and we'll be happy to give you a taste of the flames that await you right here. We're going to recover that Genesis and avenge those you've taken from this world.
Look at me, public enemy #1.
Oh, I wonder why.
Think you could lend me a shoulder to cry on, Olympia?
Olympia.
You are only reaping what you sowed. Of course, the terms of my contract also do not allow me to simply give you all what you want.
There's that damn puppet.
That angelic being we saw in Tharbad.
Theo!
Scanning material makeup. Unknown. High probability that the target is a form of artifact.
That's an artifact?
Thought so. It's about the only thing that explains how it can fight like it does.
That's an entire damn artifact.
There's more to it than meets the eye, too.
Indeed.
Take care, everyone.
Hell is it?
Your instincts serve you well. Incidentally, as I did not have the opportunity to introduce myself in Tharbad.
Olympia of Aurora of Room.
I am Olympia, overseer of the Garden of Aram.
Aram.
This is Ishtanti.
Ishtanti.
Our contract is with Almada at this time, so we remain focused on their needs. But should you require our services after that, we would be happy to oblige.
Oh, piss off.
You're asking if we want to hire an assassin?
This some kind of joke? Or are you really out of your damn mind?
Yes.
I was only trying to promote my services.
Psycho.
It's true. She's not capable of joking, I'm afraid. As you can see, she's got work on the brain. Well, I think that's enough preamble. Been a good while, you know, since I tapped into my power as an overseer.
I'm worried. The Emperor alone was bad enough with the power to manipulate gravity. What the hell can Melchior do, though? He's not shown what he's capable of, I feel. What the? What's that aura?
They're auras!
Never
Of course
seen
they've
anything
been
like it.
suppressing their power all this time.
We'll need to use shards however we can to survive. Do whatever it takes to hold out.
Never seen an aura like that.
I can barely keep up with what's happening, but let's do this. Theo! Zeros! We can't allow these intruders to defile this sacred place a moment longer.
Understood.
Bring it.
Deploying shards. I've got
The
your back.
overseers of the gardens.
I'm Melchior of the Thorns. I'll be playing with you today.
Olympia of Aram, executing contract.
Oh, for God's sakes, I'm just getting pissed off. Let's just go right to the gate.
Here goes.
Get free.
Brace yourself.
Die!
Go, Capra.
Lapis code. Activate!
Shield us! 4,000 shield. Aurora Wing.
Aurora Wing!
Got a present.
Time orbs. Decaying Purge.
I won't let this chance slip by. Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
Ready when you are.
Activating skill.
Sonic Chase that.
A chance!
Over here, you little demon.
We'll get them all at once. By the heaven.
It's Ware.
Oh, I get it now.
Okay, we just gotta get them to 50%.
So that is how it is.
I think I got them to 50%. Well, that was easy.
Is everyone all right? But Malak is even more deadly than we thought.
Pisses me off. You haven't been taking us seriously all this time, have you?
Of course not.
Oh, I showed Beauty's blade a little of what I'm capable of. Just not you.
They're overseers. Of course they're powerful.
Your strength is within my predicted parameters, including those orbital drones.
As if that doll wasn't bad enough. Now we've got those bomb artifacts to deal with too.
The Garden's overseers are capable of even more than we feared it would seem.
It seems all the overseers are given special artifacts. Next. Melchior has those strange bomb artifacts. Meanwhile, Olympia has that strange puppet.
If only I could make better use of Theo and Zeros' potential.
You're just so much fun to play with that you've got me all worked up. I don't think I can resist the urge anymore.
Uh-oh.
I know they've got the boss curious, but surely there's no harm in slicing them open while he's not looking.
I am not your boss and will not speak for him. Do as you please.
Not good.
Bring it. You son of a bitch!
The flames of the Kruga have only just begun to burn.
What the?
What?
Huh? What's going on?
Decoding process complete. Executing emergence program.
Shit. What's that mean? What'd you just do?
Where am I?
What the? Huh?
I see. So it was a success.
What did you just... Huh? That's... Calhoun?
That sounds like...
Well, would you look
Don't
at that?
tell me you just...
It worked!
Did you put it...
So, how does it feel, Professor? What's it like living in the digital world?
What the
It is even more comfortable than I had imagined.
Why?
I'm frankly surprised by how comfortable it is. But I suppose it also makes complete logical sense.
You put yourself in the
This
damn
is how
thing?
it feels to be liberated of burdens and distractions. I can think more clearly than ever. The final stage of my work will be a breeze like this. Your expectations will be met.
He uploaded his consciousness
that's
to
my
this.
big professor. You will be handsomely rewarded for your work.
Why?
A recording? No, wait.
No, that's real.
You are correct, young lady. This is no mere recording.
That's actually him.
I am the genuine David Callahan, Professor of Engineering Science at the Basel Institute of Science, and a researcher whose name will go down in history.
It's an AI like him.
How the hell is this even possible?
We saw your body in the swamp.
No way. Don't tell me.
Did the...
His knowledge, personality, and memories have all been converted into an AI. Most likely through the power of the Genesis.
Yeah, allowed to make the jump.
Also that he could surpass the limitations of the human mind and become a singularity.
He's trying to become like Elysium.
Professor Callahan, how could...
Well, you're even more perceptive than I expected. What a vexatious little maid you are.
Must you be like this every time, Melchior? Our work here is done. We have no reason to stay any longer.
Fine. I suppose you're right. We'll see you later, Professor.
Very good, then. I will be waiting for you.
Shit. Where'd he go? Damn it! No!
Warning! Explosives detected.
Not good.
That little bastard.
The Aurora!
He's gonna blow it sky high.
Zeros! Use your stun mode to stop...
Don't.
No, you don't.
No!
No!
Shit!
Ketra, you can't!
Stop!
Get back here!
Please!
I won't let it happen. I won't let anyone damage the place she holds so dear.
Shit! No! What the? Huh? What are you? You're not human. You're also an AI. I don't think it matters if she gets... if her body gets destroyed. Yeah. No.
Reset!
No.
Shit!
Damn it!
She's not human. She's a robot.
There it is. I thought something was off about you, but I never figured it ran that deep. I wonder if this is what came out of analyzing that other emperor and the rest of those types.
So it's
I
just
will
like
need to
those.
revise my expectations of Marduk's capabilities.
And speak of the devil, I suppose it's time we made our exit then,
As someone connected to another being, not of flesh, you have my respect. Till we meet again.
Damn it. They're probably gonna have another reset body. Well, isn't this just a fine mess? Marduk.
way.
Reset!
This is all my fault.
It's alright.
You gonna be okay?
Yes. I think so.
Yep, sure enough. You're just like those ones we saw back in Crossbell. Well, at least they can patch you up. That's all that matters. So they decide to copy the things that happened in Crossbell. 25th. Does that mean she's out of commission for a bit in terms of allies we can use? This is just a fine mess we've gotten ourselves into. The entire city's locked down. Who've seen this coming?
What's going on? Happened to us? I hope Anya's okay. Ren too.
All we can do is wait for them to get in touch. Sorry, but what the hell is with that massive airship?
The Exalba airship series co-developed by the Fern Group and Aldra. Currently being tested by Marduk. Basil Institute's science conference room.
I apologize for our sudden arrival during the frenzied events of yesterday.
Gilliam Thorndike.
To start this off, I am General Manager of Marduk Total Security Company, Gilliam Thorndike.
Hello.
This is our Chief of Security, Qasim Al-Fayed.
Oh! Wait! Qasim Al-Fayed, are you...
A pleasure to meet you all.
Well, I think we found her older brother.
Al-Fayed, is he...
No doubt about it.
I was not expecting you to travel all the way to Basel, but it is an honor to meet you all the same. I've heard many a rumor about how shrewd a manager you are, Mr. Thorndike, together with your Chief of Security's combat exploits.
You make me blush, Your Highness.
I am humbled by your words.
I arrived in my home country a few days ago, so I'm afraid I'm not up to date on all the latest developments. But am I to understand that Marduk will be responsible for securing the city of Basel for the remainder of the day?
That is correct. Off the record, a presidential executive order was issued yesterday to that effect. A CID Special Ops unit will be arriving in the city this evening. Marduk's task will be to secure key facilities in Basel until they are ready.
Special Ops unit?
Send in Hercules, huh? Wouldn't shock me if you belonged to him too, miss.
You're very astute.
We've also brought one of the Ix-Alba series of airships that we're currently testing on behalf of the Republican Army. Said airship will allow us to ensure the integrity of the orbital network.
Which is how we're able to have this conversation, I suppose. Your concierge isn't the only way you've gotten your hooks into Basel, I see.
Our goals on this particular occasion are simply to protect this city and its orbital network. Rest assured that much like your country, we have no intention of getting too deeply involved in Basel's affairs.
That's our stance as well. We're only doing what we consider necessary.
Very well. I will take your word on that. For now, culling the chaos unfolding before us clearly does come first. However, given our stake in Vern and connection to the Institute, this current state of affairs is of grave concern to us. You have a lot to answer for here as CEO, Mr. Townsend.
Please, if I may defend myself, I never could have seen this coming.
There is some merit to that argument, but it also leaves out a number of key facts.
You
You're
got
to
this
see that
coming.
shareholders' Mira is used to generate a profit, and yet you covered up a huge potential problem for over a month. We confirmed last night that it wasn't just Almada's money being used for ill. Elsheim's investments were also misappropriated. And if these are the result of you turning a blind eye to Professor Callahan's behavior all this time...
You keep your mouth shut! Just who do you think you are? Who gave you the right to speak? I don't care if you are Student Council President at Aramis. This is none of your...
I am here as a special advisor for Liberal's ZCF. I also serve as a negotiator representing the Epstein Foundation. In other words, I'm here to speak up against anything that threatens their interests, which this has. Now, do I have the right to speak?
Yes.
Ren.
Now that's a dramatic twist to have a play. I've heard rumors swirling about you, but I never expected you to show up here. Still, she's right. We aren't the only shareholder that will be concerned by this. Other related companies will be as well. I hope you don't need me to spell out exactly what kind of situation you're in here. But...
When will you grow a damn spine? The danger here isn't over. Anyone can see that.
Yeah.
And you still intend to do nothing after what happened to Callahan? Professor Hamilton left you in charge of Vern, of Basel. Don't you feel any shame?
In any event, we now have half a day before the cogs start turning again. Even if we do nothing, the Calvardian government will see to it that matters are resolved. But knowing how egregiously my country's funds have been misused, I refuse to stand by and do nothing.
Oh boy.
So, Arkwright Solutions. Might I enlist your services for the remainder of the day?
Saw this one coming.
Of course, you can approach the task in whatever way best suits you, just as you did in Tharbad and have done many times before. My only true wish is that you put a stop to all Mata's plans before they can bear fruit. Does this sound doable?
We'll be well compensated for this, I trust?
Yeah. After the conference.
Qasim, why?
It's been some time, Farida.
I suspect you two are related.
Your brother, right? Not expecting to be one of Marduk's hun dogs.
I hear you've been taking good care of my sister, Arkwright Solutions. As for you, Van, it's been 2 years, I believe?
We know each other, do we?
I understand you've greatly improved your use of the stun caliber and your martial arts. Reset mentioned as much. As your former instructor, that fills me with great pride.
Really? That's right. Still not so hot with the tactics stuff you taught me, though. I heard all kinds of stories about you, too, but I never expected our first meeting to be like this.
In that, we are agreed. Still, while we might be providing our services and your weapon, I believe the contract between us to be an equal one. I hope that we can continue our fine partnership, Mr. Arkwright.
Nah. Yeah, let's not get too friendly. I'm not interested in becoming any more than just a contractor for you. Still, since we're here, there is one thing I want to ask. Just how long has she been like that? Yeah.
Information on our concierge is classified, I'm afraid. However, if an approximate time frame will suffice, I suppose I can oblige. About a year ago.
About a year ago, that was made. Something seemed off about her all this time. We first started talking 3 years ago, but the first time we actually met was just in Tharbad. Even when I visited Orad for lessons on tactics, she was conveniently unavailable.
Sounds like... Does that mean...
Still, I know she's in good hands with Associate Professor Archett. I also happen to bring some compatible parts that she can use, though I regret that Ms. Twinings will not be able to provide you with any more of her services for the time being.
I ain't got nothing to apologize for. Down any amount of workers' comp I could give her would make up for forcing her to do something that crazy. But either way, that's my problem to deal with, not yours.
Well, I apologize for meddling in your affairs then. With that said, we must take our leave. We've negotiations with the Republican Army to attend to. As I mentioned during the conference, we've no intention of interfering in this crisis any more than is necessary. Fascinated though I am by what a genius can achieve through an obsession that knows no bounds.
Yeah, he turned himself into an AI to become like Elysium. He could make things like Elysium could if he's given the time.
There are a number of matters Abby and I disagree on. Whether you are suited to being a warrior is very much one of them. Still, I can only assume it was the guidance of the flames and Arusha that led you here. Battle is almost upon us, and I will be watching to see how you fare through it.
Very.
As much as I'd love to write him off as an arrogant asshole, I can't get enough of a read on him.
Yeah.
Just how tough is he?
I'd say he's one of the strongest Jaegers who ever lived.
Really? Really? High praise. The conversation is over then. Who?
Ren, where are the others? They're still here. There was talk of them returning to the capital, but that's not going to be possible now with the whole area on lockdown. The roads, the railways, even the airspace around Edith is sectioned off. Not like that comes as any surprise after what happened. What do you mean?
What happened now?
There was an explosion in Anchorville City. There were no casualties, fortunately, but we suspect the Armada might have been involved.
Anchorville's a decent-sized city north of the capital, right? Yeah, it must have been just a diversion, while this is their real target.
I think that's almost certain. However, given its proximity to the capital, we can't afford to take it lightly. Both the CID and the Guild are being pushed to their limits right now. We won't be able to give you any backup.
That's fine. We weren't expecting any to begin with. You can at least share whatever info you manage to gather, surely. That goes for stuff from ZCF and the Foundation, too.
That sounds fair to me, insofar as our interests align, of course. I'll also do what I can, just to take care of Anya's for me in return, please. Thank you, Ren. I hear the initial work is done on your concierge, too. That's Professor Hamilton's family for you. Geniuses to the last. Oh!
Thanks for telling us.
That's so good to hear. She was being seen to in the Associate Professor Esmeray's room, wasn't she?
Let's go say hi, then. Jesus. You alright? Patre.
Oh, hello there.
I hope everything went well.
Thanks. Sounds like you pulled an all-nighter, huh?
Looks like Zeros is up and running again.
Yay!
Mm-hmm. Fortunately for us, the damage for him wasn't so bad. I just wish I could say the same about Rosette. Putting her back to the way she was is going to take a while.
Please, don't be so downhearted. The first-rate care you've been giving me has stabilized my vitals a considerable amount.
What's that? Damn.
I'm relieved to hear that.
Have you spoken to Mr. Thorndyke?
Yeah.
Did before coming here, yeah. He's as much of a questionable character as I was expecting. Their chief of security is the same old standoffish grump, too. You'd think it'd kill him to put on a smile.
That's just how they are, I'm afraid.
It's fine, you know. You don't need to force yourself to speak.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, her life isn't in any danger here.
Good.
The medicine you helped me with yesterday seems to have been working wonders.
She's right. It has really made this easier for me.
Good to hear. We sure didn't think it'd end up being used on you when we took that job on.
The artificial limbs that Mr. Thorndyke brought with him are compatible with her too. That's not to say you shouldn't take it easy. Anything that involves the nervous system is a heavy burden on the body. The best thing you can do for yourself right now is get lots and lots of rest.
I will. Thank you. Though, I truly am sorry for not being able to support you all when you need it most.
Don't sweat it. We can take things from here. You just kick back and relax.
Yeah.
Next time you wake up, you can bet we'll have good news to share. And a hell of a big bonus, too.
I'll have to look forward to that then, won't I? Follow your hearts and act as you always do. And everything will be fine.
Sorry, but I'd like to ask you something. Why? Why did you risk your life to save mine? No one should have to put themselves through something like this over someone like me.
It was because you were just so dazzlingly radiant in that moment, I suppose.
What?
You have so many people who care about you, and you care about them just as much in return.
He's a good kid.
To someone who's lost her bonds, memories, and even body, the sight was almost blinding.
What's that?
I'm a little jealous of all you have, if I'm to tell the truth. So please, treat yourself like an irreplaceable treasure, not just for you, but for those who love you too.
What's that?
About Reset.
Just how much of her is artificial anyway? I don't know for sure, but my guess is a lot. You were indirectly involved in making her who she is too, right?
That's right. We assisted Marduk in researching artificial biological limbs some time ago. Our partnership only produced a prototype, though. I never imagined they would actually start using that technology like this. Your stuff is clearly the result of multiple different technologies being used together, not just the one they developed with us. I've heard this is also a field that the Institute of Technology over in the Empire has been looking into. Van, you seem like you've known the truth for a while.
I couldn't be sure, but I had a feeling. I could tell the image I was seeing during our video calls was artificially generated. So it took me really off guard when she just showed up in person in Tharbad.
I see.
So it was weird when she suddenly had a body. It was only when I noticed that she moved faster and kind of different from normal people that I started putting two to two together. Makes sense?
I did feel like there was something strange about her, but I never would have imagined it was because of this. She's capable of far greater power and speed than an ordinary human, but she also has less precise control over her body in exchange. I can't imagine just how much effort she must put into being able to move as naturally as she does. She'll be able to return to the way she was, won't she? I'm sure she will. Right, Professor? I think there's every chance of that. The technology involved seems to be fairly well established by Marduk at this point.
Okay, that's good.
It won't be easy to make all the precise judgments after reattaching her limbs, but I'll make sure it happens.
Good. We're counting on you. She might be on loan to us from Marduk, but she's as much a member of Arkwright Solutions as the rest of us. Anyway, it's time for us to get out of here.
Right. We need to do what we can, and put Reset at ease.
Wait! Please. If it's not too much to ask, could I keep helping you? I want to stop Professor Callahan and the devils who've done this to him by my own hand. No matter what it takes.
Oh, Katra.
Sorry, but no can do.
I suppose that's the right decision after I landed Reset in a hospital bed. I wasn't able to use Theo and Zeros at even half of their potential, either. If all I'm gonna be is a burden to the team...
That ain't what I'm saying. You're no burden. We're gonna need you and your engineering know-how here for sure. But we're also not a charity. We only do favors for people if the client and price are a good fit. You heard what Reset said, right? If you did, then you should know what you gotta do. And where you went wrong.
You're right. I should never have done something that would upset the people who care about me. And I never will again. I just want to stop the chaos unfolding in Basel and the misuse of technology that created it. And if I'm gonna do that, it's not the help of the police or guild I need. It's you. As compensation, I can offer you my skills and expertise on technology. I can also give you my word that I'll help Essie put Reset back to the way she was as fast as possible.
That's what I want to hear.
Is that enough to make me a good fit for you?
Satisfactory.
It sure is. We'd be happy to take that 4 SPG on. We'll be counting on you now. Couldn't ask for better than a student of Professor Hamilton's.
Yeah.
Thank you. I won't let you down.
Promise me you'll take good care of him, okay? I'll be working around the clock too.
Kid's in good hands. Don't worry about him.
Promise. Thank you so much. Time to get down to business.
Yeah. The CID Special Ops Unit is going to be here this evening. That means we've only got half a day left to do what we want. Once they're here, we're done. We gotta make this time count. Sure felt up to me like Alma's work was done after making the AI a success. You sure they didn't just bounce?
No, I'm certain they're still in the region. The abnormalities in the orbital net and distribution network are less pronounced than yesterday, but they're still present. Something's still happening, I'm sure of it. Really? then Alma's research is still going on somewhere in the city.
Reset mentioned something earlier that I think will help me.
This might be fundamentally different to what happened in Crossbell, but I still think that is our closest reference point. The orbal network and septium veins were used in the development of highly advanced technology then as well.
Callahan turned himself into a singularity. Sears? Wait, I think it's the way that the singularity in Crossbell was made was because of the combination of the orbal network and the septium veins. Those things combined into the singularity that would eventually become Elysium, which led to the whole Crossbell problem. As a result, the same would have to have been done for Callahan, wouldn't it? Both the orbital network and the septium veins would need to be used. But the thing is, there would likely need to be a high concentration of both, energy from both the septium veins and the orbital network. So are we looking for some place that has a high concentration of energy from both those things?
Basel City also has both, making it the perfect environment to finish what they started.
With the orbital network and septium veins at their disposal, they have access to effectively unlimited resources for their research. If Professor Callahan has reached the heights that the Singularity and Crossbell did, then our foes are probably lurking somewhere in the region finishing what they started.
That's still a very large area to try and find them in, though. We'll have to find some other way to narrow down our search. If we could get close enough to their location, Genesis might react and show us we're on the right track, too.
Isn't a damn thing like a metal detector, huh? Suppose we gotta try everything we can at this point.
Let's see if there are any more 4 SPGs to take care of while we start asking around.
There's no telling where we might find a clue that'll lead us to the truth. I'll help however I can. Wait, should I not be meddling in your other jobs now that I'm a client instead of a guide? Don't be silly. You're one of us now. You're our client, but how about we just treat you more like a temp for now?
Oh, okay. That works for me. We're happy to have you with us.
Even if it means the kid-to-adult ratio's even out here. Well then, let's get to work. I want to stop by the guild, Fern, Giskar's workshop. Should probably talk to the resident genius professor too. Those sound like a good place to start to me. There's one optional quest apparently. We need to head to Newtown.
Let's do this.
There's no additional SPG,
stay here and relax.
SP points or alignment points. Just do the quest. Let me just make sure to save the game. Alright, let's check it. Hidden machines. I failed to mention this earlier, but I have a proposition for all of you. It is something of an extension of Crown Prince Sharid's request. But if you have the time, would you consider taking on the job? I'll be waiting for you at the park in Newtown. Second Lieutenant Kyla McMillan. Kyla? Why is she requesting the CID, huh?
It's intriguing for sure. I wonder what they want to talk to us about.
I'm not gonna say no to potential rendezvous with Kyla. How about you? Well, I see no reason not to. Kyla, what's up?
Ah, so you checked the bulletin board, did you? Me, running a 4 SPG. I never thought I'd see a day. Second Lieutenant Kyla.
I wouldn't have killed you to be more direct instead of going the 4 SPG route. So am I speaking to Kyla or am I speaking to CID?
You're sharp. This may seem a bit bureaucratic, but I'd submit this request in the CID instead. It concerns the armed machines that were released in the city during yesterday's attack. We confirmed that around half their numbers were destroyed while most of the others were treated with Almada. But we're also received word that 2 high-spec units might still be at large within the city.
I see.
Seriously?
We did encounter a few machines fitting that description yesterday. I see. Yeah, the police probably have their hands full with them. Need a cleanup crew. The Marduk and the guild don't really tickle your fancy. Have I got that right?
Exactly. Marduk's involvement was the result of the president's more heavy-handed approach. We're not too fond of that. This is more a matter of professional pride than anything. Since special forces are due to arrive in the evening, and they're sure to complicate things, means we'd much rather solve this problem ourselves.
So, you want to loan us out to CID for a day, is that right?
It's not just the CID. The Principality requests this too, I assume. And whatever the case, we really can't have those things running loose.
Makes sense. Ish. Kinda out of curiosity, was this Him. Kincaid's idea?
He's pulled together his own task force to address the problem. They're negotiating with the President's office as we speak. At the risk of divulging too many details, he's been pushing for a separate division meant specifically for these tasks.
Yeah, the tracks. Guys resourceful to a fault. This really is a job for Marduk or the Guild, but I guess the CID doesn't want to swallow its pride. Wayne is actually free, though. That's the thing. We got our jobs to do. I'll do it. Yeah, I guess we can look into this on the side. Lay it on me.
Van, you might find a lead or something. You have my gratitude. Here's what I know about these rogue models. They're most probably the same as the models employed by Vegas Films in Tharbad.
Wait. Those assholes. Wait, are we talking about, like, the flying ones or the sword ones? Like, are we talking about, like, the big... I don't remember, but the ones that we first saw in Reverie. Are they those, or are they the sword ones?
And two of them are that.
You fought them before? They sound like a real hassle. Yep, because they are. How are they hiding in the city to begin with? They're too big. They got some kind of optical camo or something.
Not to our knowledge. The Exalba has been patrolling and scanning the city from above since yesterday. Marduk has cleared out the smaller units we found, but the two large units have yet to be located. Kincaid does have a theory. He suspects that they're hiding in plain sight and using some sort of radar jamming device to avoid detection.
I do remember hearing about special materials that can absorb or deflect orbital waves. Which means we're probably looking for a container made of such material, likely brought into the city recently. Either that or a van big enough to hold them. Probably pretty simple to deck one of those out in anti-radar stuff. No idea whether Armada's driving it around themselves though, or if they contract that out to somebody else. Think you can look into the suspicious containers of transport vehicles for us? We'll focus on the stuff that's out on the road. We split up and we should have this cleared up pretty quickly.
Understood. I'll mobilize the local authorities and notify Vern and the Artisans Guild. If either of us makes any headway, let's keep each other posted. Thank you very much.
So, what's the move? We hunt down every wayward van in town. We'll be out here all day.
True, traffic in and out is closed, but plenty of our vehicles remain inside city limits.
Main arteries fan out in all sorts of directions. Searching them all would be time-consuming. We got the cops on site, so we leave the crowd control to them. We just gotta pinpoint where the transport art's most likely to be. Newtown and the artisanal district make the most sense to me. They've got the most freight especially. We get lucky, or I guess unlucky in this case, and we might fish us up a bar.
Roger, so we need to find people who drive stuff a lot. Let's start asking around.
Time to start working.
First up...
Let's stay here and relax.
Doesn't say there's anything new I need to pick up. Yet.
Well...
Or at all, really. Sorry, I'm looking at something.
Alrighty.
Okay, we're good. No extra conditions.
Okay.
Just wanted to double check. Sketchy transport vehicle. Let me think about that for a sec. A lot of cars go by, so... Well, now you mention it, there was something funny this morning.
There was? What'd you see?
Any details will be great, no matter how small. So you know we've got this whole lockdown thing, and it got me thinking about how I wanted to do business today. And I figured, people are still hungry, people need to pick me up, so I made my way out here. I'll be a little later than usual. And this big old transport van comes up, and something about it just seems weird. Weird. Were they driving all funny? The opposite, actually. There was this little empty SoCam sitting on the road, and the transport just ran right over it, like made no attempt to avoid it. The whole thing kind of shook a little. I got spooked and bolted out of the way, but the van just drove away like nothing happened. Nerves on that driver, honestly. Stone cold. Sounds like there's more to the story. That's what I'm thinking, yeah, because then it turned right at the fork in the road ahead. And when it did, I heard a thud. I think whatever was moving got shuffled around. At first I thought maybe it was some machining tool thunking around in there, but you'd think they'd snack them so they don't do that. But like before, it just drove right off without a care in the world. I almost felt like I was just imagining things.
I see. Did you catch what make the vehicle was?
Yeah, it was a Red Star. A big one. Probably some delivery company. But it didn't have a logo or branding or anything on it. The van was just unmarked. Kinda weird. Yeah, that's a bit whack. Thanks a bunch, bud. That's some really good info.
Glad to hear it. Anything to help. Goss knows we all need it right now. I heard things are looking up. They said they're gonna open up the roads back up tonight. Just gotta hold out a little longer.
We'll find a way. Thank you very much.
Why not stay here and relax?
I'll stay here and relax.
What am I doing? Next up, we want to go to delivery man Jason, who is in the southwest of the artisanal district. I made a mistake.
Now then.
Oh, there.
Can we talk?
I don't know if I've seen a suspicious freight truck. Bit of an odd thing to ask.
Oh, well, yes, it is. Sorry for that, just dumping that.
No, I'm just giving you guff. I actually did see something like that last night.
You did? So, what was suspicious about it?
Well, deliveries last night were all way behind schedule because of all the craziness in the city. We eventually got everything sorted out, even with that big old lie in the sky watching soul. So I finally wrap up my work. It's late at night, and I'm tired as hell. I start driving back toward my home and on the edge of town. I'm waiting at one of the lights, and then I see this giant Red Star truck pull up on next to me. It had a really weird color scheme to it. Never seen a Red Star paint like that. Had to be from out of town, I figured. But I figured, hey, he's a tired old dog like me, driving at ass o'clock. I'll give him a wave. I look out my window nah, forget. When I say it out loud, it sounds ridiculous. Must have just been seeing things. Hey, come on, don't leave us hanging.
You might not have been seeing things after all. Won't you tell us, please?
Alright. Just don't laugh at me, okay? I looked out the window and there was no one behind the wheel. Just nothing.
Huh? What do you mean?
Just nobody in the driver's seat at all. I'm as puzzled as you are. Before I could really process it, the light turned green and the truck rolled on away. I had to put my eyes back on the road after that. I never saw that truck again. It only really dawned on me when I got home. Maybe the driver was just on the short side. Their truck was definitely taller than mine, too. Maybe I just couldn't see him. Either that, or, again, I was just tired as all get out. I might have just been seeing things. Nope. So, yeah, that's how it seemed to me at the time, but honestly, it's probably nothing. Moral of the story here is that everybody needs their sleep. Can't go burning a midnight oil just because it can, you know.
Lesson learned, yeah. We'll take care of ourselves.
Take it easy yourself, yeah? Sounds like the kind of thing that a single good night's sleep won't fix. Oh, for sure. The city's sealed off until tonight, so I'm gonna try and take it slow while we got nothing to do.
Well...
Nice. We got way more clues than I expected.
2 accounts we heard both involved a Red Star transport, which leads me to believe that we're dealing with one and only one vehicle. I'm still freaking out about the whole driverless truck thing.
Don't blame you. The fact that it happened at night turns this whole thing into a bona fide ghost story. There's probably a logical explanation, though, and I'm sure Kotre can provide it.
Wait, for real? Oh, is it related to technology you have insider knowledge about?
Correct.
I believe it is utilizing tech that's currently in the R&D phase of development in many countries. It's called an automated vehicle, and it allows a person to go from place to place without lifting a finger, because a holocore is doing the driving. The fact that it kept going in spite of the empty soda can makes me strongly suspect it's an AI-controlled vehicle. Suspicions were correct then. Ren told me a little about this before. Oh, that's so cool. So that means it wasn't a ghost. Phew.
Well, you never know. Maybe there was a driver until his shitty job worked him to death. Now he lives on as a vengeful ghost behind the wheel. Wait, what's that? Oh shit, it's right behind you, Farida!
Hey, there's something there!
You should have seen the look on your face.
Why are you like this?
You want me to stop calling you a kid? Stop acting like one. I love Aaron and Farida. They're both so funny. Back on topic. There's an incident regarding an unmanned driving tech. Everyone in the underworld was going on and on about it at the time. So I'm amazed this thing is driving around the city without causing any problems. It's kind of insane.
I'm not too surprised. You can prevent most accidents by connecting it to the traffic management system and the info on the city roads. This technology should be state-of-the-art. In fact, I suspect it's the same tech that caused Professor Callahan's downfall. Oh. I'm sorry, Kotre. You have nothing to be sorry for, and I'm alright, promise. Now's not the time to wallow in sentimentality.
So, what's the plan, Van? AI's functionality and patterns could make it quite difficult to capture.
I know. Normally I'd be fine with dumping this on the second lieutenant or the cops. But I'm a car lover at heart, so I do not like seeing them be used as vehicles for bringing weapons into the city. This shit is personal.
Figures. Well, any bright ideas, Chief?
We're sore business to seeing how far this AI can really go. Also, I'm gonna bring on some outside help for this gig.
What kind of outside help?
Do you have somebody in mind?
Yep, heard that they'd be here.
Or use the head of the pavilion.
Off we go.
Off we go.
Why not stay here and relax?
Yeah, stay here and relax.
Oh, is it these guys from the Racing Quest, is it?
Ah, Van, so did we get all that right?
You want us kings of the road to chase down an AI intruder, huh?
Don't underestimate him. You really don't know what you're getting into.
Neither do I, to be honest. It does sound hard to believe, yeah.
I couldn't really go too in-depth on the call, sorry.
That's freaky. A giant van just driving around all by itself? It's carrying assault robots inside it, too?
Yeah, it's probably far-fetched, but honestly, I'm intrigued. We street racers take pride in our skills, and I'm not about to let some beep-boop bastard one-up me.
Well, being an AI, it can process things much faster than you. Without planning to catch it, it would probably outmaneuver you.
That's right. We'll show that bucket of bolts what real people can do. So, what's the plan, Van?
Well, here's what I'm thinking. We get my truck and your 2 cars.
Make combat prep. Probably gonna need to be really prepared here. So we're fighting 2 monsters, huh? Question. We actually can adjust, we'll give you this for now.
That'd be pretty cool too.
Yeah, the leopard strap, sure.
She looks normal here, but she's broken.
Understood.
Fine with me.
Why are you not in the party? I'm not the card in person.
Right.
Okay.
There you go. Nah, I'm satisfied. Get rolling.
Let's hit the road. You got beat on the transport, Katre.
Yes, I've pinged them on a traffic network. They're patrolling the streets in a specific pattern. They're due to come by here in around 20 minutes.
Let's get ready.
There it is.
Get that damn truck!
Oh, there really is Snowy behind the wheel.
Think glass too. They got this shit figured out.
The transport's probably optimized its driving style to evade pursuers. Are you sure you can handle it?
Safety first, remember? Don't overextend.
Best of luck.
Damn, wish you could take me for a ride like that. Surely that's her uncle's niece.
You're keeping clear of other cars. So far, so good. How's the traffic looking?
No congestion as far as I can tell. If we can get it cornered.
Bingo.
We got it.
Perfect. Get the CID, the passenger police, and traffic guys ready.
Right.
This is Cadre. I'm invoking emergency authority to request temporary road closure.
Get out of the way. Looks like he gave up. If machines even do that, I don't know.
Perhaps it simply wasn't programmed to handle these sorts of situations.
Nah, it ain't that easy.
Figures.
Machines are booting up. Shiver, Graham, get back. Rat.
So it was carrying those things.
Oh, God's sakes, it's 2 of them now.
So these are warrior models.
I see what you mean. They're from Marduk, no doubt.
Yeah, these are the ones from Vegas Films, alright. 2 at once is gonna be tough. Be careful, guys.
On the flip side, we know how they work. Let's send them to the scrapyard where they belong.
Their joints are the weak points, according to Reset. Focus on those.
Let's clean them up before word gets on the street.
Deploying shards.
Here we go.
I've got your back.
2 of them is gonna get a pain in the ass.
Question. Can I look around? The cars are gone. Okay, just want to make sure. On second thoughts, actually bring you into the fray.
Activating skill.
Add some more.
Here's our chance.
Now's your chance to boost.
Lapless code.
Lapless code. Activate.
Shield us!
A chance. Displaying stats. Time to go all maximum boost. There.
City array.
Activating skill.
A chance.
Ooh, that did good. Good.
This'll hurt. This'll hurt.
Activating skill.
Look this way. Fear strike. Can't move.
Won't lose. Maximum boost.
Make it count.
Activating drive.
Fairy.
Too late. Your
Rapid eruption.
Here's our chance.
Keep it up. It's working. Initiating drive. There.
Oh yes.
City array.
Activating skill.
Here goes.
Full boost. Go all out.
Make it count.
This'll hurt.
I'll dice you up.
Bro, that was easy. What the heck? That was weird. Bye-bye.
Got them.
Oh man, that was like a movie shot. That all you got?
That felt so much easier than ones we took down Tharbad. Reset's info really came in handy there.
How often do you go around finding things like that?
I mean, ain't like we want to. Just sort of happens. Now, let's figure out how to shut off that that auto drive thingy.
Right, I'll get to work on...
Oh crap.
Huh?
Are you shitting me? Get back!
Whoa! Look out! Get away from that thing!
3rd one? Seriously?
You have to wait for us and let our guard down. Hold it off. You guys get back. Get back up. Guild, Marduk, whoever. I don't care.
Van, don't. Where are you?
Huh?
What's inside her purse?
Don't be a hero, dipshit. This is serious.
No need. Back up's a ride.
Whoa!
Back up's a ride. Kyla. And...
You! You let your guard down.
Oh, what the? He uses a railgun!
Shit, close your eyes!
Perish.
He uses a railgun! An obstacle weapon.
It's his Buster Lancer. Lance, he showed me it back at home once. Incredible. I see how you earned your title, Hamson. You had the measure of the situation from the very start, didn't you?
This was nothing more than our response as a part of crisis management. Our firm's concierge has previously analyzed the situation. I will leave the rest to the CID and the local police, as well as them. Farewell.
Kasim. The attack was incredible. He took out the robot in one fell swoop.
Then right for the joints too, just like she said. He looked like he barely lifted a finger.
Well, this is this Marduk's face we're talking about. That's just what he does. But hey, all's well that ends well, right? We still got credit for it.
That in and of itself is aggravating, but I'm in no position to complain. At any rate, thank you for completing my request. Given you did hunt down 3 units instead of 2, your reward will be adjusted accordingly. Much thanks to you two as well. We didn't do much.
Hey, I'm just glad to have a good race. Is that about stealing the spotlight? Where are we, chop liver?
Yeah, I still got a long way to go before I can rival my brother. I'm just glad we put a stop to those robots for good, even if it wasn't all us.
Yeah, you have my thanks as well. Who knows what damage they could have caused if left unchecked.
Don't sell yourself short, bud. You helped a bunch too. Blame more where that came from. Let's keep Armada on their toes.
Right, of course.
All went back to
That's
normal.
one job
Hidden
behind us.
machines.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Very nice. After that, it's time to continue story. Okay. So first up, we need to go to a bunch of different places. First up, the workshop.
Off we go.
First stop, workshop. Goes off the tongue. Yo.
Give it another look. Come over your throw this time.
Yes, Chief.
Is something wrong?
Anything we can help with?
I wish it was that simple, but nope. Ain't nothing you folks can help with. Guess it won't hurt to fill you in, though.
What happened?
What? Parts for that weapon prototype went missing.
Yep, we found it when we were looking into Callahan's disappearance. Most of the parts are still here. It's not like the whole thing up and vanished. But there's little bits and pieces of our inventory missing. All receipts don't add up. And we haven't been able to find the missing parts anywhere. It's not just a few of them either. We're missing huge chunks of inventory. Too much stuff to count.
Well, that's a bit alarming.
You're talking about that weapon you showed us earlier, right?
Yeah, that definitely ain't good. And you're right. I don't know how we could help with that. Smells like an inside job to me. No way the world-famous gift card workshop just loses track of inventory like that.
Damn straight. A lot of us here know about the weapon, but it's still a highly confidential project. We've taken extra steps to make sure nothing gets out. And all the times, this had to happen right after I went and mouthed off to Towson. Shameful, I tell you.
You order parts online, don't you? I remember you showing me how that system worked. Do you think this inventory shortfall might be related to the network problems the city's been having?
Our youngsters suggested the same thing. It's not entirely off the table, no. I just like to think we were being more careful than that. How could we not be, given everything going on?
That's understandable, yeah. I find it hard to believe it was just an accident with how careful everyone's been. This feels premeditated.
Yeah, with all the weird shit going on, it's hard to chalk anything up to coincidence right now.
There's just so much going on. We'll keep an eye out for any leads about your parts, though.
Thanks. Man, I'm sorry, folks. You got enough on your plate without us and our stupid supply hiccups. We're still trying to find Callahan, but we haven't got any good leads yet. Our best guess is that he's somewhere off on the beaten path. Might hold himself up somewhere on purpose, even.
That does sound like a good guess.
Well, if you learn anything, let us know. Next, we need to go to the church's entrance. Yo, Cronkite.
Oh, there he is.
I'm glad we didn't have to go on a wild goose chase to find you today.
Ah, if it isn't the Spriggan, you look like you have something more to discuss with me. Damn right, we do.
I imagine you're already privy to the situation, but so we don't need to bring you up to speed. Right now, we're trying to get everything under control ourselves before the government intervenes any further. So that's why we wanted to ask you about...
Me? What exactly do I have to do with all this? I will admit, my curiosity is piqued by the developments here. Marduk is an interesting wrinkle in the story, as are Professor Callahan's, shall we say, inadvisable efforts. I do plan to stay and watch how this all pans out, but as I said yesterday...
Can you at least let me finish before dismissing me? I've had to face a lot of hard truths over the past few days. I've been made to realize just how lacking I am and how much I still have to learn. I know that it's impossible to rectify all that overnight. There are still things I want to protect no matter the cost. All I want is for your feedback on a hypothesis of mine. I won't ask for any more of your help than that.
Go on.
Professor Callahan all but lives on the network now. But that goal of his contradicts the actions he took. Look, one thing doesn't add up to me. Why did he simply let the Mafia destroy the Aurora?
You're right. Why? That doesn't really add up with everything, does it? It doesn't seem like it's got a reason to happen, does it?
I mean, is there something that the Aurora could do that they didn't want happening?
That's a good question.
I agree. That is an obvious contradiction. If they intend to use weapons of mass destruction, they must figure out how to invent and produce them. They simply don't exist yet. Professor Callahan's AI only solves one part of the problem. Even with functional blueprints, there are no means to produce them. The AI is essential in their research efforts. It holds more computational power than any other machine in Basel. And if they no longer have it, that begs another question.
How will they produce these nuclear weapons without the means to invent them?
An astute observation.
Can't say no, can you? Some tells me you wanted to help him out all along, in spite of your crotchety old man act.
I'm simply giving him the feedback he requested. It will be up to him to prove his theory, though judging from what I've heard so far, he'll find the answers soon enough.
Dang.
You are correct. People do not grow and change overnight. But having watched you, I can see how you've matured over the years. I look forward to seeing you grow into a well-rounded scientist, just as Professor Hamilton did.
Really ain't such a bad guy, just a little rough around the edges.
Thank you. I will. Really is like a brother to you, huh?
He's more helpful than he wants to admit. Curious what he's going after he leaves Basel, but I guess it ain't my business.
I agree. And besides, it's not our place to tell him how to live his life. We need to focus on our own work right now. You're right.
Next up, we need to go check out the Bracer Guild. Is Alvin alright? Alvis?
You couldn't have timed your arrival better. Ren, we weren't expecting to find you here.
You want something from us?
The opposite. I have something for you. A little piece of intel.
Do you have to go blabbing to them about it? Hey, don't spoil your fun, Killjoy. Ladies don't like a hard ass. Excuse me?
Alright, boys, simmer down. Now's not the time for mouthing off.
So, what's this info about?
To the surprise of no one, Amada was behind the explosion in Anchorville. It sounds like it's a mess out there right now, after word got out that Amada had corporate help.
Yeah, a lot of high-ranking bracers are stuck there right now trying to sort everything out. Honestly, I'd really rather be out there right now, but we're tied up here.
Yeah, after yesterday, we're not leaving anytime soon. Indeed, I'm still positive that the attack in Anchorville was just a diversion. Basel has to be their main target. In fact, we know a little more about the agents who unleashed the archaisms in the city yesterday. I strongly believe it was the same duo you met in Langport.
Them again!
Fiel and Alexander. They caused a ton of trouble back in Langport too.
That's certainly not good.
That said, we shouldn't have to worry about them here now that Marduk is in town.
How many men have they got? We're talking just one area? Or the whole city?
They have enough people on the ground to rival a large Jaeger Corps, and with vastly better equipment. Their chief of security in particular, he's a real force of nature. Of course, I imagine you all know that pretty well already.
Yep. Gramps here's described him as one of the strongest Jaegers to walk the earth. It's funny, guy's got this baby face. Doesn't even look 30. But he gives off the vibe that, like, he could kick your ass in the next week. Yeah, you're right. To say he's in good hands with him patrolling around. We still gotta figure out what Alma's plotting next, though.
Speaking of, you confirmed that those two you encountered yesterday were connected to the Gardens, correct?
Yeah, said they were overseers. Now check this out. They got 4 units, and an overseer in charge of each one.
The two of them seem to be connected to Almada differently, though. Melchior is both an overseer and a high-ranking executive in Almada. His cohort said that she was only a contractor.
How about complicated? I wonder what the story there is.
We're not much wiser than you guys there, unfortunately. What we do know is that the most monstrous mafia and the most vile assassins to ever live have joined hands, and that ain't good.
Indeed. After we have Basil taken care of, we'll need to devise a strategy for dealing with them. Have you managed to learn anything more about what Alma's up to here? Unfortunately not. If anything, we were hoping you might have a lead on where Professor Callahan might be. I wish I did, but I'm not too familiar with the geography of this area. I tried to see if I could find anything on the net, but they covered their tracks, unfortunately. Sorry for coming up empty-handed. Don't worry about it. It really wasn't going to be that easy. Aside from that, my only other advice is to keep the Septium veins in mind. They're more relevant than you might think. Septium veins? I recall Rosette mentioning those recently, actually. They do have a tendency to affect the orbital network in particular. At first glance, they appear unrelated. We had no way to prove they were all related. Until a certain phenomenon in Crossbell demonstrated that the two can affect each other under the right conditions.
Yep. They can form a singularity.
This incident here is eerily reminiscent of what happened a year and a half ago. It's just my hunch, though.
Well, that does make a lot of sense. Yeah, thanks for the pointer. Well, we're gonna get back to tracking down Callahan. What are you three up to?
We'll be doing the rounds to keep the city under control. We can't just leave it all to Marduk.
Yeah, they're good. Don't get me wrong. But they're even shadier than you guys. I don't trust them.
I'll be helping out too, until there's some other development that demands my attention. I need to keep an eye on all the other students as well. We're all waiting here for you, Agnes. Odette and Albert too. Don't forget that, okay? I won't. Please, be careful, Ren.
Alright. We've got a lot of info to work with now. Yeah, but can't wrap my head around how it all fits together.
Maybe talking out will help. Is there a place we can chat in private? We can always head back to Yin.
Actually, how about you all come to my place? You won't have to worry about people listening in there.
Oh, no, we can't impose on you like that.
I really don't mind, and neither would Professor Hamilton. It's her house, but I'm the only one who lives there right now. Cool, we'll take you up on your offer. Kinda curious to see the home of one of Epstein's three disciples.
Oh, I wouldn't expect too much. It's just a normal family home.
Anyway, we can head over whenever you'd like. Alright, let's head on up. In we go.
Oh, it's a nice place. Yay, the bots.
Sweets detected. This is cinnamon coffee, huh? Kinda has a different fragrance to it, but it's not bad.
The professor's a big fan of it, so I've had a lot of it. I've heard it's pretty popular over in Central East. Yeah, I drink it a lot back at home. At least with milk, though. I could see myself getting addicted to this fragrance.
It pairs perfectly with the chocolate, too. We got ourselves a little slice of heaven here. Will someone put a sock in this guy already?
You're a big fan of sweet things, huh? He seems to like the Ungotten, too. He can't help himself, I'm afraid. It feels so strange to have this place be so lively again. I've been the only one here for so long. Yang and Essie are too busy with their work that they can only afford to drop by every once in a blue moon these days. That's too bad.
So, you were still really young when you were adopted by the professor.
That's right. Though, I'd rather skip how it came about. Even though we're not related by blood, she's treated me like a real grandchild. As soon as I started taking an interest in technology and absorbing anything I could, she would always find time in her busy schedule to teach me. No. After that, I started visiting the observatory a lot because that was where she did her research. My interest in astronomy then led to Yang and Essie teaching me all kinds of things along with her. I was a complete nobody, and yet they chose to make me part of their family. It seems like they absolutely love people. They seem like absolutely lovely people. I can see why you're so desperate to protect everything they left behind in their absence. But I failed. The Aurora was destroyed. Rosette suffered just to keep me safe. I don't know how I'm going to be able to face the professor when she comes home.
Like Rosette said, there's a lot of people around who love you. This might be a good time to lean on them a little more.
You are not alone, Cadre. Yeah, I'm coming to realize that too. I thought I'd learned that lesson when we all came together to finish View and Zeros, but apparently I was a few steps away. I could never have done that on my own. It took Grand's help, Yang and Essie's help. Even Professor Callahan played a pivotal role in getting the job done. Really? Professor Callahan helped make your orbital drones.
I remember hearing that he used to stop by here despite him being Hamilton's rival, but it's still hard to imagine.
Y'all only know him as he is now, but like I said yesterday, he wasn't always like that. He was a leading figure in the field of engineering science. He even designed a whole lot of the current Republican Army's weaponry. He used to be something of a rival to Professor Hamilton and us, but both sides fully respected one another and took it as a way for us all to grow. It was because Professor Callahan and Professor Hamilton joined forces that they were able to create the Aurora too. Actually... What is it? Why'd he run off?
I think he realized something.
I found it! That looks like a lot like the Aurora.
Yeah, not exactly the same, but pretty damn close. It is. It's part of another idea that was considered during the planning stage for the Aurora. It was to be one half of a twin-core system that was modeled after the left and right sides of the human brain. The two systems would perform totally different calculations in tandem with one another, much like our brains do. In the end, budgetary constraints meant that only the Aurora was completed, but a prototype version of the other system was made. So then there's effectively a prototype of the central computer from yesterday out there somewhere?
I did think it was weird that they destroyed the Aurora considering their endgame. So they have another system that can work the same. But if Professor Callahan was one of the developers behind the project, it makes sense if he gave him that prototype too.
If we assume that is the case, that will significantly help in narrowing down where it could be now. Could you give me a hand finding the art documents we have on it here?
Of course. Just tell us what you want us to do.
I guess I can put the work in. But if you can't pinpoint where the thing is after we find all the stuff you want, we're gonna force you to run butt naked through Basel.
Yeah, whatever. Anyas, I need you to find a map of the septium veins in this area.
He sure picked himself up fast. He's a hell of a lot more of a grown-up than you are, that's for sure.
Here we go. Bingo. Or abandoned factory. I think that's our place.
That's the place where a lot of research leading to the last generation of gunships was done, right? The area was sealed off a while ago because it was so worn down, but you really think we're gonna find our target there?
I'd say the odds are about 87, no, it's 90%. I tried taking the waveforms of the distortions in the orbital and energy supply networks, then combining them with the map of the septium veins. The only place that matches that data is big enough and quiet enough to hide a device of the Aurora's size, and still close enough to Basel to interfere with the orbital network. Nowhere else is as good a match as this.
That's some confidence.
I don't think it's misplaced. This area matches everything we know so far. An abandoned factory far from civilization seems like the perfect place for Armada to use as a hideout.
Good on ya.
What are you doing?
Congratulating you on a job well done. I'm sure even that genius professor would be impressed by your efforts here.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. It's just a guess right now. We won't know for sure until we make our way over there.
Well, we come this far. Time to finish this leg of the race.
I agree. It's 2 p.m. already, so we don't have much time. I think we should let Ren, the guild, and the CID know what we've been doing.
The band road leading to the factory is on the bottom level of Newtown, on the other side of the locked gate. My certification card will get us through it. I'm ready to leave as soon as you all are.
Got it. We'll head on over as soon as we're ready then. Informed everybody and made our way.
Taking off now.
Let's get a move on.
Why not stay here and relax?
Question. Okay, we're good. Just want to check something. Or abandoned factory. Factory. Here we go. Here we go. Whoa. The Ort's abandoned road. Certainly looks like someone's been in the area. Man, this place looks old. You think those airship parts lying around there?
They're covered in moss too. Looks like this road really hasn't been in use in quite some time.
This isn't really an area I come to. Geological surveys have confirmed that there is a large septium vein running under here, however.
Dan, look at this.
Tire tracks from a big truck, huh? They look pretty fresh. He must have been carrying something real heavy.
Maybe... Oh!
We're on the right track then.
And there's that phenomenon again.
It has to be resonating with that green genesis we saw.
Yep. Alright, time to get this over with before the CID and the guild make this their stomping ground.
Right, we need to hit them while they're off their guard.
I'm not going to do anything reckless anymore. So come on, you two. While the professor's away, it falls on us to... No, that's not why I'm here. I'm here to protect what I hold dear. And with everyone's help, too.
Attaboy.
Both the engineering skills and mental development of Katra have reached the required parameters.
Huh?
Unlocking the S-Class offensive program.
Oh!
Dagama Driver.
Dagama Driver? Is that an S? Is that your S-craft? Whoa, what the? Is this a technique that helps you to move at high speed while in sync? I think the professor told me that Yang and the others helped her develop this a while back. Kinda neat that they're designed to unlock new functions as their user grows.
I agree. It's really cool.
I don't get how it works, but yeah, it is awesome.
Even all the way out here, they're still supporting you. It must feel nice.
Yeah, it does. And now, thanks to them, I'll be able to contribute even more in battle. Let's get going. The band factory should be just ahead. S-Craft Degama Driver. So what does this do? Degama Driver. While riding Zeros, pierce foes with a Theo-made Lance of Light. That is sick. turning Theo into a blade, into a lance, while Zeros is your trusty steed. That's sick. Oh, hell yeah. We gotta see that as soon as we can. Just to make sure. Yep, we can see Jess. You will be the satisfying enough test subject. Never. Well, yes, you will, actually. I don't care if this is a waste.
Activating skill. Deploying shield.
Bro, can anyone hit it? Oh, the higher elements are here. I can tell by the... What the hell is that? That's a bear.
Now's your chance. Activating skill. There we go. Barry. A boost. Activating skill.
There. Here's our chance.
I have to see it.
Let's go, Zeros.
I got my driver. Yeah.
Lance mode activate.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Degama driver.
That's awesome.
Boost gauge limit exceeded.
I love it. That's awesome.
Activating skill.
That's sick. Using the two of them together is awesome.
Here's a little more.
It is a shame that we can't use freaking reset right now, though. I'm changing things. You can have the gladiator headband, but I want you. You need to have what I want. You need the power of every turn.
You did perfect, Fairy.
I'm gonna try and get all the chests here too.
Beginning combat. Deploying shards. Activating skill. You've got a charge
Airships.
attack ready to go.
You're pretty weak, all things considered.
Oh, these figures look excellent.
That's a good work, Petra. It's not over.
Get away!
Thanks as always, Theo.
This could get tricky with so many. Big group. Now's your chance to boost. Energy output at full
I'll
throttle.
take care of them.
Activating
Unleashing
Degama
full
driver.
Lance mode activate. Degama driver.
Boost gauge limit exceeded.
Barry.
Going all in.
Here's a little more.
Not getting through. I'll take you on.
Make it count.
Time to go. Activating drive.
Atmosphere.
This'll hurt.
There it goes, Master.
This thing's pretty damn tanky. Jeez, a Pete. Let's fix that.
Dispatching shield.
Payback time.
A chance. What should I do? Activating
Hammer.
Petra.
This'll do
Energy
the trick.
output at full throttle.
Going all in.
Initiating drive.
Fire.
Bring it on. This'll hurt. This'll hurt. You're crushed. They're stunned.
Here's our chance.
Energy output at full throttle. Activating skill. Perfect chance.
Sucker.
All good. EB cut 3. Nice.
You were a great help, Barry. They're stunned. I'm all in. They're stunned.
Have some more.
Kill him.
I can live with this.
Nice job, Agnes.
I want to try and make
Patre, the employee of the month, so that's why I'm using him as much as I can.
Praise Arusha and the flames.
Shoot him!
I'm all in.
That didn't work.
Good. Hopefully I got some nice
Uh.
data.
That was flawless, Katra.
Next.
Thanks a
All
whole
good.
bunch, Theo. Zeros.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Beginning combat. You've got a charge attack ready to go. Battle
Just
done.
keep attacking.
Assembling unit, deploying
Oh, I haven't
charge.
fought this thing yet.
I've got your back. There we go.
Man!
Give him your all. Activating skill.
There you
You've got a charge attack ready to go. Come on.
Nice. That went great.
You kick butt,
go. Launch a Sepith. I don't. I'll probably be farming for experience later, anyways, so I'm fine with not doing anything here.
Beginning combat. You've got a charge attack ready to go. It should be safe for now.
There are a lot of chests here. Jeez, Pete's.
Let's get to work.
Come on!
You've got a charge attack ready to go.
Keep your guard up.
That's where it might just be faster to do this. I'm not sure.
Activating skill.
Oh, these figures look excellent.
You kicked some real tail, Catcher.
Keep your guard up.
Now's your chance to boost.
Okay. Barry!
Bruh. Owie.
Bring it on.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Make it count.
Activating skill.
With pleasure.
Strike! All you on, yes.
There. Activating skill.
See you.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
I detect.
That hunk of junk's supposed to be an airship?
I won't stop here.
Pretty damn ancient.
Stronger than ever.
Ancient history, more like. This type's been all but replaced by newer models.
Celestial Bomb. It's a classic design, though.
Activating sharks.
Ow.
This'll hurt.
Activating skill.
It's over.
Beginning combat. You've got a charge attack ready to go.
Go.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You did great, man.
Next.
Help.
One.
Uh-oh.
Battle done. Assembling data.
Got it.
Now's your chance to boost.
Levels code.
Code activate.
Not getting free.
Now!
Engaging shield.
Shields.
Not getting free.
Now!
You won't get away with this. A boost. Energy output at maximum.
Going all
Activating skill.
Let's start that defense.
Going all in.
Wind's good.
Activating drive.
This'll hurt.
Stay
put.
Hold up.
Go, Catra.
Initiating drive.
On yes!
Like hell you are.
Protect.
I won't lose. Time to go all out. Activating drive. Here goes. Energy output at maximum. Activating
Forward.
skill.
A chance. This'll hurt. Brace yourself.
Kill it.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
You know what I should do?
Adjustment complete.
You. Yeah. You can reduce it by 70%. I'm just thinking here. Okay.
I leveled up.
EB charge 3.
Beginning combat.
Keep moving forward.
You've got a charge attack ready to go. Let's keep moving ahead.
Onwards.
Deploying shards. I've got your back. Now's your energy output at full throttle.
Going all in.
Time to go all out. Some arts were initiating drive.
Going all in.
Ah, now it's a lot cheaper. That's much better.
Activating dispatching shield.
Nope.
You won't get away with this.
Forward.
This'll hurt.
Make it count. Bam!
Stay put.
Strike it.
There!
Go, Ketra!
On yes!
I'm surprised that counted. What? I honestly don't think that should have counted if I'm being perfectly honest with you.
That went great.
You kick butt, man.
Watch.
Deploying shards.
That one's big.
I've got your back.
Rabble Scud.
Transmitting code. Activate!
Perfect chance. Keep it up. It's working.
Barry!
Blaze within me.
Jump. Roar.
Here goes. This'll hurt.
Activating skill.
Over here.
This way.
All you on yes.
Activating drive.
I won't lose.
Energy output at full throttle. Time to go all out. Initiating drive. There.
On yes!
Plasma sphere.
Activating skill. Deploying shield. Petra! Here goes.
Playing prayer.
A chance.
Make it count.
Activating deploying shield.
You jumped out of the way of that.
Activating skill.
I'm going.
Initiating
Like
drive.
how you are.
Protect.
Hurt me. You won't get away with this.
Going all in. Have some more.
Yes.
You guys got a lot of health. Jeez, a Pete.
Time to go all out.
Going all in.
Make it count.
Maximum boost. Time to go all out. Maximum boost. Activating drive.
This'll hurt.
Keep it up.
This'll
It's working.
hurt.
Activating skill.
Strike it.
There.
All you on yes.
City of the day.
Activating skill.
There we go. That's the kind of damage I'm looking for.
This'll hurt. Activating skill. Within me.
Oh! Ooh.
Hey, that one felt pretty good.
You did perfect, Fair.
Deploying shards. I've got your back. Keep it up. It's working. Initiating drive. This'll hurt. Activating skill.
A chance. There.
Go with this. I forgot to count that guy in.
A chance. There.
Here's a
Well,
little
we can
more.
just fix this guy too, I'm pretty sure, to death. Or you can get Dantos jailed. You're going to jail.
Deploying shards. I've
This'll
got your
do the
back.
trick.
Now's your chance to boost. Time to go all out.
Optical kick.
Perfect chance. Activating skill.
Barry.
Shoot him.
Bring it on.
Activating skill. Extra.
I'm thinking I might change Ferida's Holocore. Hang on.
No enemies close.
I'm gonna check something. Holocore for Ferida.
Maintenance mode engaged.
Movement, attack, and physical damage. What about Puckle?
I'm gonna try using Pakel. You're still using Cameo.
Fine.
We'll keep this as is for now.
I can live with this. Could get tricky with
There we go. That's what I want.
Now's your chance to boost. Keep it up. It's working. Time to go all
Up, let's go.
Activate. Fairy.
Might want to boost here. Max, good luck.
Chance.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Activating skill.
Strike.
Chance.
Full boost. Go all out. Good luck.
That's probably not the best one to choose, but
Gauge limiter unlocked. Engaging shield. Ah, a chance. Activating skill. Perfect chance. One skill down. Right up.
Sucker.
Here's our chance.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
we'll see how much this holocore levels up by. I swear it did just level
These
up,
figures
did
look
it?
excellent.
Keep up the good work, Ketra.
Did it not? I thought it did for some reason, the way that looked. It did. Its stats do increase, so it actually might be better to have this potentially for Farida. I'm gonna keep it on Farida. If you don't mind me doing something real quick, I'm going to be doing something real quick.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well,
Sorry. That was itchy. Itchy. Whew, okay. Now we can continue.
Keep
looks
your
like
guard
the
up.
gang's all here.
I'll take care of them.
Now's your chance to boost. Activating skill.
Come here.
Get him, boy! Well, I see our facility up ahead.
Skill team, right up. You're toast.
Is the facility just combined with this? This is a big old map then.
That one felt pretty good.
You were a great help, Fairy.
Yep. Let's go. Well, sure isn't a bad factory, alright. Yeah, it looks really old. Bingo. It's reacting even more strongly than before. Must mean the Art Genesis is being used as we speak. Which, from all we know about the professor's research, means we need to hurry.
Right, let's find a way to infiltrate the building.
Let's move in.
Deploying shards. I've got your back.
Let's get it
Now's your
work.
chance to boost. Keep it up. It's working.
Initializing drive.
One skill coming right up.
Throw!
Activating skill.
Etoile. Now.
You'll pay for that.
It's over.
You're going to jail.
Huh, looks like a chest.
Blue
That went
medal.
great.
You kick butt, man. Deploying shards. I've got your back. Activating
Optical
skill.
cannon.
Hang in there.
Shield. You missed everyone? That's impressive. I think I'm honestly more impressed than if you hit. I don't know. That's impressive.
Huh, looks like a chest. That went
Bunch of
great.
new material.
Deploying shards. I've got your back. Now's your chance to boost. Use a shard boost to get the
Oh, crap.
Stay put.
Give them your all.
Boing.
Won't get away with this. One skill coming right up. There we go.
See ya.
Praise Arusha and
Getting
the
some decent
flames.
experience
You
here,
did
all things
wonderful,
considered.
Barry. Better be careful. That enemy's tough. Now's your chance to boost. Energy output at full throttle.
You're going straight to jail.
I'll
Ow.
take you on.
Make it count!
A chance! This'll hurt.
Activating skill.
It's over!
Perfect chance.
Keep your guard up.
One skill coming right up.
Go, Blade!
Engaging shield.
You're going to jail.
Activating skill.
I'm going.
Energy output at full throttle. Initiating drive. Might want to boost here. Max boost.
Pull out all the stops.
One skill.
In this rampage.
Boost gauge enhanced. A chance. Maximum boost.
Keep your guard up.
Flames protect us. Here I go. World guard.
Field.
My move now. This'll hurt.
You're crushed. Here. They're stunned. I'm going.
Snap them apart.
Oh, these figures
Ooh.
look excellent.
These figures look excellent.
Energy output at activating
Get him, boy!
I need
Set
you.
up!
Bam.
Got it.
It's over.
Activating skill.
Ow.
I'll take you on.
Give me a heal, please. Ah, much better.
This'll hurt. Keep it up. It's working.
Have some more.
Here goes. One skill coming right up.
Sucker.
Easy.
Ooh, a treasure chest.
Hero bomb.
Nice. Moving on up.
I did
Level
it.
ups.
I'm powered up.
Feel bad for Reset.
Keep your guard up.
Ow.
This'll hurt.
A chance. Yeah.
Here's a little more.
You won't get away with this. One skill
No, you
coming
don't.
right up.
Keep your guard up.
Careful. That
Fight.
thing looks mean.
This'll do the trick. Optical kick.
Freeze.
A chance. Activating drive.
This'll hurt.
Use a sharp boost to get the full boost. Give him your all.
Strike it!
You won't get away with this. Mary, he's going to slice him up. There.
I'm going.
Perfect chance.
Make it count.
One skill coming
Blade.
right up.
Throw.
Activating drive. Full
This'll
boost.
hurt.
Go all out. Give him your
Brace
all.
yourself.
Strike it.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
They're going to jail. I kind of feel bad. Kind of.
Huh. Looks like a chest.
I think I've grown a little.
Zerum powder.
That looks like a nice chest.
Shield.
Let's get to work.
You've got a charge attack ready to go.
Yeah. They're stunned.
I'll handle this.
Go for it.
This'll do the trick.
Time to go all out. Activating
Zeros,
skill.
get him, boy!
I need you. Bam.
This'll hurt.
You're crushed.
Perfect chance.
Going all in.
Throw.
Here's some extra.
So I'm just checking things real quick.
It should be safe for now.
Good work, Agnes.
Question.
Beginning combat. Deploying shards. I've got your back. Time to go.
You're going to
Initiating
jail.
drive.
Make it count.
Activating drive. Engaging shield.
Flashback time! A chance! This'll hurt. It's over! They're stunned! Hit them fast, Fairy.
Jail.
Hey,
Get in there with the
that one felt pretty good.
Mentors.
We did wonderful, Fairy. I believe we found our way in. Shall we?
Don't have to ask me twice.
Oh, we can't actually get in from the front door. So I actually did have to do that. Oh, I'm not paying attention.
Beginning combat. You've got a charge attack ready to go.
This is it.
I'll handle this.
Activate shards.
You're going directly to jail.
A chance!
Activating skill. Extra.
All you on yet?
Here's a little more.
See ya.
Have some more!
Hey, that one felt pretty good.
You did perfect, Fairy.
Deploying shards. I've got your back. Now's activating
Cannon.
skill.
Fire! Fairy!
Have some more!
Explorer.
A chance!
Activating
Attack.
skill. Extra.
Let's get to work!
You've got a charge attack ready to go.
I can probably just take this guy all by himself.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You did great, Van.
Rest point located.
Alright, we also got a rest point. 2,000 enemies slain. What are unique things? A gold dish. A bunch of bombs. Carbuncle. Well, I think we're going to go ahead and end it here for today. I might do some farming outside recording, so we'll see. But what sucks is that Reset's not getting any experience. Nothing I can change about that. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and end it here for today. So, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you all later. Peace.